Well. Well. World-class veteran video game critic Michael Does Life. Oh, Michael. Folks at home, we are out here live, ladies and gentlemen. Folks at home, we are out here live, ladies and gentlemen. Folks at home, the cracks are indeed starting to show with the Callisto Protocol, folks at home. That's right, we're literally days away until the release of the Callisto Protocol. And I've never seen these fanboys like this before, bro. Never seen these fanboys like this before, because you have to understand that the Callisto Protocol is a brand new IP. And these fanboys are acting as if this is an established franchise. It's really not, and it's so incredibly sad. I could understand it with the Elden Ring fanboys. I could understand it with the Dying Light fanboys, because those were previously established franchises. But here you have the Callisto Protocol. And my oh my, do we have a lot to talk about here today, so make sure you got your seats ready. Let's get it!
Through Super Chat. High energy right now or go home.
Well, that's not how the show works. You're not playing producer. I play producer. I play director. I play actor. I play performer. Shut the hell up! It's my show, you dumbass! And what you need to know and understand, folks at home, what you need to know, folks at home, is that the Callisto Protocol is nothing but shit on the bottom of my shoe, okay? I don't even know where to begin, okay? I don't even know where to begin, but I'm going to tell you something right here and right now. You guys are not ready for the huge, colossal failure that is the Callisto Protocol. You guys are not ready for the huge, colossal failure that is the Callisto Protocol, and in fact, I believe that the Callisto Protocol is right up there with Saints Row in terms of the biggest disappointment of 2022. Not even kidding, okay? Not even kidding. I think the Callisto Protocol is right in bed with Saints Row in terms of massive, huge disappointment, okay? Now, I can't get into all of the reasons as to why that is, okay? Because I've seen the Callisto Protocol and I don't even know where to begin. I mean, I really don't even know where to begin, folks at home. I really don't even know where to begin, folks at home. Well, first of all, let's talk about that dodge mechanic, okay? Let's talk about that dodge mechanic. Now, the game isn't out yet officially, and I haven't played it, I'll say that right off the bat, okay? So I can't confirm with 100% certainty. However, I have talked to someone who has played the game, and they have confirmed to world class, and they could be trolling, I don't know. But they have confirmed to world class, and I'm going to believe that they're right, okay? But with that said, the dodge mechanic is literally, well, it ruins the entire experience, okay? The dodge mechanic ruins the entire experience in the Callisto Protocol. It ruins the entire experience in the Callisto Protocol. Now, why this is the case is because it's unlimited. I'm not even kidding. The dodge mechanic in the Callisto Protocol is unlimited. There's no stamina, so it's unlimited. You can sit there and flick the stick all day and all night and dodge the enemies until the cows come home. Okay, so the dodge mechanic, from what I have been told, is unlimited. Okay, the dodge mechanic, from what I have been told, is unlimited. That literally breaks the fundamental core aspect of the gameplay loop. Okay, that literally destroys the entire game. Not even joking. Not even joking. Okay, I'm dead ass, bro. Because at least in The Last of Us 2, they had the dodge mechanic. Who's coming through?
The real Michael Myers donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Just cause we have same name. He'll let you live today.
If you don't have the game, you have nothing to say. You have nothing to say in this chat. There's like 6 trolls in here that are fucking members, which they shouldn't be members, by the way. But I'll tell you what, at the end of the day, we're not gonna sit out here and play games, okay? This is what you guys did with Cyberpunk. We're not doing it. We're not doing it, okay? So you guys need to listen, okay? We're not gonna sit out here and pretend like you have the game and that you think you know what you're talking about. If you can DM me a picture of that physical copy, then I will believe you. Until then, let's zip that lip because you're full of shit and looking for attention in this chat, okay? I don't care if you think there's a stamina meter. I talked to the guy that has the fucking game, that has played the game, and literally the dodge mechanic is unlimited. So I don't know what you want me to tell you, okay? I don't know what you want me to tell you, but the fact that you can go in and play fucking Superman and basically dodge everything under the sun is stupid. It breaks the entire game because in The Last of Us 2, there was a stamina thing to it, okay? You couldn't just spam the dodge mechanic, okay, and play Superman because that doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, okay? But here in the Callisto Protocol, you can flick the stick and you can just do this, that, and the third, all until the cows come home. That's what I've been told, okay? Maybe they lied, maybe they trolled, I don't fucking know. But at the end of the day, we got a lot more to discuss here regardless, okay? We got a lot more here to discuss regardless. But if that is the case, if the dodge mechanic is truly unlimited, it's a shit game.
Crimson Knight donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Michael, keep up the beating, I want to see it burn.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't want to see the game flop. Okay, I've seen the ending of this game. Like, I'm just going to come out and say that. The ending was on YouTube 2 hours ago. Okay, the ending of the Callisto Protocol, I have seen it. Okay, and I'm not going to spoil things for the folks at home. I'm not. But what I will say is that now I know why the season pass exists. Okay? Now I know why the season pass is so incredible. This game is I don't even know if I can discuss this game at this point, to be totally frank, because you're not going to listen, you're not going to budge, you're just going to sit there and consume, and then when Friday comes along, and once these big reviewers come out of the woodwork and they say it's a 7.0 or a 6.0, you're going to be like, holy fucking shit, we saw that coming a mile away. No, you were in here shilling this game 4 days prior. You were in here shilling this game 4 days prior, you know? I know how you guys operate, and I know how you guys work, and I know at the end of the day, that's how the cookie crumbles. So it's so incredibly sad. Look, I want the Callisto Protocol to be great, okay? I've seen the fucking ending. It's trash, okay? I'm not gonna spoil it because first of all, no one in here gives a fuck, but second of all, there's no reason to. But just know that the ending is total garbage. Total garbage. It is total garbage, and now we know why, even more so that the season pass exists.
Donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Maybe if you play on easy reviewer mode.
Well, I don't have the game in my hands, okay? If you want to send me an early copy, no problem, okay? But until that time, I don't know what you want me to tell you. The review embargo is not up until Friday, okay? The review embargo is not up until literally the game unlocks on PlayStation. So when you see that countdown timer on PlayStation, just know that there's going to be no reviews until that countdown timer expires. So that means that you can't cancel your digital pre-order. Because you know what, at the end of the day, that's how it works. On PlayStation, if you open the application, they don't give you a refund unless you start barking. And even then, it's not guaranteed. So with that said, you better not open the application. You better not open the application because ultimately at the end of the day, if this game has bad reviews and that somehow is what you're waiting for, then don't play the game on PlayStation because they're very picky about that. And as such, that review embargo is in place for that reason. They know that this game isn't going to do well. They know that this game is not where it needs to be. It's a technical mess, okay? It's got a lot of bugs and glitches. I saw one clip in the meat grinder room that's now gone because apparently there was a shill that was uploading stuff. But I saw one clip in the meat grinder room, and when the motherfucker was running at 15 frames a second on PS5. Like, I'm not even kidding. Now, granted, that's probably just a little issue that they're going to fix with the day one patch, but this is a live service game quite clearly. If they're selling you a season pass, this is a live service game. That's what's going on here. This is a live service game. And I know that's not what people want to hear, but this is truly a live service experience. This is truly a live service experience. And it's so sad. It's really so incredibly sad. I don't have the game, but I've talked to someone that does have the game. Why would they lie? Maybe they are lying. I don't know. I don't think they would have a reason to lie, okay? But ultimately, at the end of the day, we're not going to sit out here and play these games, okay? Oh, Michael, you haven't played it. Even if I played it, you would still fucking disagree. I had Cyberpunk out here early, literally a week early, and you guys were like, oh, fuck no, you wait until the day one patch. That was the excuse. That's probably still going to be the excuse with this. Wait until the day one patch. Why should we wait for the day one patch? We have seen zero gameplay of PS4 footage, okay? Zero gameplay. All of the leaked footage that I have seen is right on that PS5 at 60 frames, okay? I have not seen this game running on low-end hardware or on PC. It's a big fucking mystery, okay? I'm telling you guys, like, this is bad. I mean, this is really bad, folks. This is really bad. It really is. And that review embargo puts everything in place. Now that I've seen the ending, whew, oh my God. And if that thing about the dodge mechanic is true, if there is unlimited ability, essentially, it ruins the whole game. The reason why it ruins the whole game is because you're essentially Superman, and as such, the fear factor of the monsters is no longer present because you can just simply dodge.
Pain donated £10 through Super Chat. Oh, Mackle. Keep spitting those facts to these Dead Space fanboys. But they won't listen, so incredibly sad.
Well, they don't want to listen. I don't want to be right. I've seen the ending, and I said, wow. I said, wow. That's all I said. I said, wow. The ending was literally up on YouTube 2 hours ago. And I saw the ending. I couldn't resist. And I sat there and I said, really? You know, that's how you're going to end the Callisto Protocol? Really? Come on, Glenn. That's how you're going to conclude the story in the Callisto Protocol? Well, now it makes sense why they're so hell-bent on that season pass. Now it makes sense why there's exclusive animations in that season pass. Now it makes sense why there's an exclusive difficulty mode in that season pass. Now it makes sense why there's new story content in that season pass, because the season pass is the real fucking game. The season pass is the real fucking game. When people play this, you're going to see the definition of mid. Okay, this is a great Game Pass title. Let's just say that. The Callisto Protocol, if this were on Game Pass day one, I'd be cutting this game some slack, okay? I really would. I would be cutting this game some slack. But they're asking $70 for this slop. Absolutely not. Nope. No way. Now, if this were on Game Pass day one, I'd say, all right, you know, there's something there. Let's check it out. Like Scorn. I would have never... I mean, I've never even played Scorn, never going to play it anyway, but the fact that it was on Game Pass, that's a Game Pass title. And I'm not saying Game Pass is a terrible service, but this is a Game Pass title. This is definitely wait for a sale. There's no question about it. Unless you're a massive Dead Space fan and you live and breathe Dead Space every day, okay? If you're a massive Dead Space fan, you'll probably have your fun in the sun with this. But here's the problem with this game is that the honeymoon phase is going to come to an end here. The honeymoon phase is going to come to an end here, and once the honeymoon phase comes to an end, it's ultimately going to sink in, and you're going to have to wait for more content within that season pass, which is stupid, it's silly, but it makes sense why it exists because, well, the base game doesn't have anything. The base game doesn't have anything. It's total garbage. Glenn, they clearly rushed it out the door to beat the Dead Space remake. That's clearly what happened. Or it's just a coincidence. Because you can't tell me that this was ready for prime time. When this game is running at 20 frames, 15 frames, even if it's just that one room, even if it's just that one room, and yes, it could be a bug, they could have, you know, that day one patch is coming, sure. But ultimately, at the end of the day, no game should be running at 15 frames on PlayStation 5. I don't know what the hell the engineers are doing over there, but they're clearly not doing enough. I thought they were working through COVID to ensure that this game was where it needed to be. That's what I thought. I thought they were working through COVID. I thought they were working day and night. This game went gold in October. This game went gold in October, and we're seeing weird hiccups, we're seeing jank, we're seeing just all of this, and it's so sad. Not to mention the fact that we're 3 days until release, whatever, Friday the 2nd, and there is no PS4 gameplay, there's no Xbox One gameplay, there's no PC footage, there's just so many big question marks right now surrounding this release, it's not even fucking funny. And everyone's got to shut their mouth. For those that are literally playing it right now, they got to shut their mouth until the 2nd. Because you can't upload gameplay, they take that down immediately. The ending was literally up 2 hours ago. I had to watch that, and I said, wow, Glenn, you really hit that fucking home run, didn't you? You really hit that fucking home run, didn't you? So incredibly sad. So there's so many mysteries surrounding this title, it's not even funny. And those won't be unveiled until Friday the 2nd.
Nikki Butler donated £2 through Super Chat. Do you think Dead Space will have better gameplay?
Yes. Unless they have downgraded Dead Space, which they very well could have. If what they showed in those dev diaries, the gore system in the Dead, I'll say this, the gore system in the Dead Space remake, I'll say this, the gore system in the Dead Space remake is superior to whatever the hell they got going on over here in the Callisto Protocol. Now granted, the Dead Space remake has the edge because it's only on next-gen consoles, they don't have to ensure parity, it's on the Frostbite engine, which is obviously more sophisticated than whatever the fuck, well, maybe not more sophisticated, but you know, Frostbite's very capable, it's an in-house engine from EA, and you know, it's going up against Unreal Engine. But with that said, the gore system, in my opinion, here in the Callisto Protocol leaves a lot left to be desired. There's some blood effects that go on the wall based off of what I've seen. Haven't played the game again if you're just tuning in. But with that said, I have seen a lot of leaked gameplay. And, you know, I mean, graphically, I think this game has a few moments where it looks pretty nice. I think the faces look pretty good and that sort of thing. But ultimately, at the end of the day, I can't with this game. It's literally a live service game, bro. It's literally a live service game. I can't. This is going to be another colossal failure like Saints Row. This is going to be another colossal failure like Saints Row. If you can't prove that you have the game, there's no reason to bark your mouth in this chat like to pretend like you do for attention. That's stupid. I'm not saying that I have the game. I'm not saying I even fucking played it. I came out and said that. I haven't played the game, but I have seen the ending and I have seen a ton of leaked gameplay. And based off of what I've seen, I think this game needs more time in the oven. I think this game needs more time in the oven, especially if the game's running, even in that specific section, at about 15 to 20 frames in that meat grinder room. And sure, you know, maybe they're gonna have that fixed day one, but again, it goes back to that thing where it's like, well, this is just a live service game. Countless patches, season pass, and the ending, and I'm not gonna spoil things in here for the folks at home, but let's just say the season pass makes more sense now. Based off of what I've seen with that ending, the season pass makes so much more sense. It's not even funny. Not even funny. I don't know if it was the difficulty, but the enemies seem to yeah, there's a bullet sponge enemies. Bullet sponge enemies, you know what I mean? Bullet sponge enemies. You don't have a chance to wait and see. I've already told you. If you're waiting for the reviews and you already have this pre-ordered digitally on PS5 anyway, maybe Xbox is less picky. Xbox might be less picky on this, I don't know. I don't really fuck with Xbox too much. But on PlayStation, if you open an application, that counts as you played it. And they might not give you that refund if you wanted a refund. Not that you would, but if you wanted a refund because maybe the scores are low, maybe they're high, I don't know. But regardless, if you wanted that refund, and since the reviews are not coming out until the game literally unlocks on PlayStation, you're just not going to know unless the reviews leak early or more gameplay leaks early, and I guess you decide that way. I mean, everything is going to be hush-hush and super quiet until Friday. That's what's happening here because the review embargo is in place. So the media, they already have the fucking game. They've been playing it for probably about a week or so now, if not longer. But nonetheless, it's just the way the cookie crumbles. It's really just the way the cookie crumbles. So I'm not sure. All right, we're gonna start banning people in here. I can't handle it. Sorry, I'm gonna admit it, I can't handle it. So we're just gonna start banning toxic members. I'm tired of that crap. He's got something snarky to say every 5 seconds, dude. It's like Edgelord Contrarian 101 in here. Jesus Christ. Can't even have a discussion about a game. Because you got people in here that just pretend like they have the game and they pretend like they know what they're talking about. And I said, guys, I've seen the fucking gameplay. Like, what do you want me to tell you?
Mono Memory donated £1.79 through Super Chat. Snappy animations look bad to me. Platoon it ain't.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. There's only so much I can say because it's just going in one ear and out the other. They want to sit there and say I'm a stupid idiot. They want to sit there and say I'm a troll. I don't really care. I really don't care. You have an opinion on me, that's great. I'm glad you think the show's relevant enough to have an opinion on me. But nonetheless, I'm telling you the reality. I'm telling you what I've heard. So, there we go. Abu Gamers coming through, the king of quality.
Abu Gamers donated $100 through Super Chat. Michael the Boss.
Holy fucking shit, Abu Gamers coming through really hard and really strong. There's no fucking way. That's what we're talking about. Hell yeah, brother, we appreciate that. Abu Gamers coming through really hard and really strong. Hell yeah, brother, we appreciate that. Abu Gamers coming through really hard and really strong. We are out here live, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I'm tired of like trying to communicate with people that are actually interested in the game, and then you got stupid idiots in here just saying like, oh, I have the game, and it's like, no, you don't. You don't have the game. I know better than that shit. And if you do have it, you'd be playing it. You wouldn't be in here fucking talking about how great it is, apparently. You know, it's just a bunch of dumb bullshit in the chat. And I'm trying to like see if there's actual people out there that might be on the fence. I'm not saying cancel your pre-order. You do you. You do what you want to do. It's ultimately your decision at the end of the day. But with that said, you got to keep in mind the review embargo. You got to keep in mind that, you know, there are these things surrounding this release that are just a little bit concerning, to say the least. Hell yeah, brother, we appreciate that. Abu Gamers coming through. Oh.
Cold numbs the
all right, we're gonna ban you. I'm done.
Through Super Chat.
Hate to do it, but I just had to ban you.
Video game critic and sexiest man alive, Mackle does life.
That's what we're talking about. Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate that. I just want to have a conversation about.
Fable La Punisher donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Mindlessly shooting at spongy enemies. Melee.wow.
Hello. Alrighty, a lot of technical difficulties here today.
Han Solo donated $25 through Super Chat. Thank you, Abu, keeping the lights on.
I can barely hear what's being said, but I'm gonna reread that. Fuck me. Audio input. Now we gotta turn this up. Alrighty, that should be a little bit better. Didn't think that was gonna die. Nonetheless, it did.
The real Michael Myers donated $4.99 through Super Chat. This game was made by Total Noobs. It's their first game.
Well, it's apparently a team full of veterans, and I don't know if I see that on display, but I guess we're just going to have to wait until Friday. I just fixed it. I literally just fixed it, bro. Just fixed it, okay? Just fixed it. Let's go ahead and catch up here. Real Michael Myers coming through. Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate that. The game was made by Total Noobs. We already talked about that. It's actually made by actual veterans, but I don't know if I see that on display here. Cold Numb the Brain. Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate you. World-class veteran, video game critic, sexiest man alive. And, of course, the massive W from Abu Gamers. That's what we're talking about. Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate that. We are live, ladies and gentlemen, folks at home. Imagine streaming from a Mac. I'm not streaming from a Mac. I'm literally not streaming from a Mac. Not sure what we're talking about here. Literally not streaming from a Mac. If you guys want to have a discussion about the game, that's why we're here. Okay. Now, granted, I haven't played it, but I have seen the ending, and I have seen enough footage to kind of base, well, to get an understanding of really what it's all about, or at least somewhat what it's all about. Guess what, Michael? No one asked. Don't know what you're talking about, but you're this close from getting on the ban list, okay? I'm getting sick and tired of these trolls running their mouth. You can go play mod on Synthetics Man's channel. I don't care anymore. I'm done with this crap. If you guys can't figure it out in the chat, then we're just going to have to help you. We're just going to have to get you out. Don't know what to tell you. What is there to discuss if I agree with you on everything? Well, you're the only one. You're the only one. The people that disagree are not in here. They come after. They literally come after. They literally come after. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. We're not having this what you want. This isn't your show. You can make a YouTube channel literally right now and start your own show, okay? If you want to do your own show, do your own show. That's not what this is, okay? You got to play this game. Well, we plan to, but we you know, I mean, start talking about the game. Let's start talking about the game. Otherwise, we're going to wrap it up here early. Okay? Start talking about the game. Stop talking about me. Stop talking about the show. Stop talking about all this stupid shit. Let's start talking about the game. If you can't lock in and figure that out, then I don't know what to tell you. It's not me being toxic. It's trying to get this bitch on track. Okay? We got a lot of technical difficulties out here that's disrupted the show. It's cold out here. That's disrupting my mood and presence. But nonetheless, the show must go on. So if you want to talk about the Callisto Protocol, now is the time to have that communication right here in the chat. If you cannot handle it, I'm going to get you out. Okay? If you cannot handle it, I'm going to get you out. I want your thoughts on the Callisto Protocol. I want to know what you think of the Callisto Protocol. I want to know if you think I'm wrong about the Callisto Protocol. It's all about the Callisto Protocol, okay? It has nothing to do with anything else. So you can kiss my foot and kiss my ass with that shit. Okay? We're talking about the Callisto Protocol here. Simple as that. Who in here... Well, I'm not going to ask that question. The gore and blood look... Well, now the chat's moving too fast. Is the game long or short? I heard you could complete it in about 10 to 15 hours. Somewhere around there. Now, I haven't played it, so I can't confirm, but this is just what I've heard, okay? I've communicated with someone who has the game, apparently, and that is just what I'm relaying to you. Okay, someone's gonna Okay, I'm gonna drop another one for you here. What I've heard, okay, this could be not true, okay, but what I've heard is that the game does not have New Game Plus currently. That's what I've heard. It could be untrue. Could be untrue, but I have heard that the game does not have New Game Plus. Okay, and if that is true, if that is the case, if the game does not have New Game Plus, that's not interesting. I mean, Jesus Lord. I don't know if that's... I don't have the game. If I had the game, I wouldn't be doing this show. I'd be fucking playing it. We'd have to rush through the damn thing to get something ready for Friday. Don't have the game. That opportunity didn't present itself, okay? Apparently there's 6 guns in the game. That's what I've heard. 6 guns in the game. That's less than the Dead Space 1. That's what I've heard. If there's a dodge mechanic, then the enemies need to be... Well, there is a dodge mechanic. There is a dodge mechanic. What I've heard is that it doesn't require stamina. You can do it indefinitely, and the timing doesn't seem very difficult. There's no New Game Plus on release. No game has New Game Plus on release. I don't know what to tell you. I don't make video games. I don't know what to tell you. It's not an excuse. No, New Game Plus adds replayability. You're literally defending this trash. If it doesn't, it might have New Game Plus. I don't know. I don't have the game. If I had the game, I would fucking confirm this shit right out here for you, okay? But we're not going to sit out here and defend Glenn and defend these team of veterans because it's acceptable that no other game has New Game Plus. We're not doing that. It is supposed to have New Game Plus and extras to unlock in multiple playthrough. Well, maybe that's coming in the day one patch, but from what I've been told, it doesn't currently have it. Maybe that's untrue. I don't know. I wish I had more concrete answers for you out here. Wish I had more concrete answers out here for you. There's apparently going to be a day one patch. There's apparently going to be a day one patch. Guys, I'm just telling you what I've heard, okay? You have to keep in mind the review embargo. That is the massive... If the reviews were out already, then it wouldn't be a problem. It literally wouldn't. Then I would probably be wrong, because you would have a better understanding of what this game is offering and if it's worth it or not. But those reviews are not coming out until Friday, literally the same time that this game releases. So how can you defend that? I don't know. Every time people defend it, they say Doom 2016. That was one game. That was literally one game. I'm going to pull this up here. Callisto Protocol. See if we can find this. I don't know how true this is, but if this is true, this is disgusting. Right here, we just found it. This is from DualShockers.com. I'm going to pull this up on the screen. Look at this right here. This is disgusting. This is really bad. Let's pull this up on the screen here. And give me one moment to figure this out. Okay. What do we think about this? The Callisto Protocol will have a 4-year support plan with DLC. Now, I don't know how true that is. I have not heard that anywhere else in terms of the details on a 4-year plan, but yikes. It's a $70 game. Four-year roadmap for a single-player game. Guys, I've seen the ending to this game. I'm not spoiling it, okay? But it isn't good. In my opinion, it's not good. The ending, it leaves a lot left to be desired, okay? That's all I'm going to say about it. It's not good in my opinion. It leaves a lot left to be desired. And as such, it makes more sense why the Season Pass has a lot of meat on that bone. Makes a lot of sense why the Season Pass has a lot of meat on that bone. There's literally, everyone's talking about the animations. What about the Contagion mode? What about the Contagion mode in the Season Pass? The Contagion mode is literally an all-new difficulty that's exclusive to the Season Pass that includes permadeath, reduced ammo, and much more. There is so much content in that Season Pass, it's not even funny. I just don't understand why they want to defend this, why they want to sit out here and defend this day in and day out. Even if I had the game, it wouldn't make a difference. You wouldn't budge. I don't care if you disagree. I don't care if you agree. At the end of the day, I'm just saying what I've heard and what is on the screen. So at the end of the day, that's just the way it is. Well, you're gonna want to buy the Season Pass after you see the ending. You're gonna want to buy the Season Pass after you see the ending. I've literally seen the ending. No one's killing. It's your choice to come in here. It's your choice to come in here. It says don't buy. You come in here and then you bitch at me. You have a choice to leave. You have a choice to close the fucking browser, okay? It's not my problem that you got your ants in your pants because you can't take someone else's opinion, you fucking loser. Stupid idiot. Who's defending the game? Look at the fucking chat in here. They're all defending the game. But if it were any other game, they'd be barking hard as hell. They'd be barking hard as hell. But for some reason, let's defend this. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. No, it's definitely wait until a sale. In my opinion, it is. If I had to review it right now, based off of what I've seen, I would say wait until a sale. It's definitely not worth $70. Absolutely not. And there's no free upgrade path. So if you buy the PS4 version, you can't upgrade it to the PS5 edition because there's no free upgrade path. I don't even think you can upgrade it. You might be able to, but there's not a free upgrade path. I don't care if people stay or go. I don't care. I'm here to just present my opinion, and I'm here to present what I've heard. If you don't like it, you can leave. That's your choice. So what? I don't have the game. I never claimed to have the game. You want to be banned? Because I can get you out of here. Because you're not making sense. I'm getting tired of this crap. It's like you're talking to robots in here. Just typing up shit that makes no sense.
Waffles donated $2 through Super Chat. These Zoomers can't go 12 rounds with world class. Wheelchair symbol, wheelchair symbol.
Nope, that's not what I'm talking about. They can come in here and say the game is great. I don't care. But if they're going to come in here and act, you know, like I'm hurting people, we're not going to discuss it, okay? I'm tired of the toxicity. We're not discussing it, okay? If you don't understand the show, that's not my problem. That's a you problem. A lot of people don't understand the show. They can't take it for what it is, so they just immediately resort to some other bullshit thing. Don't know what to tell you. I imagine it's mediocre. Almost everything these days has been for ages. What do you like about the Callisto Protocol? I think the graphics in some areas looks good. I think the faces look pretty good. I think the graphics in some areas look pretty good. I just said something. I just literally said something positive. I literally just said something positive about the Callisto Protocol. I literally just said something positive about the Callisto Protocol. Well, and you'll understand why they're advertising the season pass when you see the ending to this game. It only had like 200 views before it got taken down. The ending to the Callisto Protocol. We're going to ban this guy here. You know what? I'll give him a timeout. Because so far today I haven't banned anyone. Believe it or not. What do you like about the Callisto Protocol? I literally just said, okay? Well, the ending is not online anymore. It got taken down. But I watched it and I was not. Yikes. Didn't see the ending boss fight, but I know what happens after. I know what happens after. Look, if this were on Game Pass day one, I would say no. We wouldn't even be having this conversation right now.
The real
It's on Game Pass day one. You know what I mean?
$4.99 through Super Chat. A lot of these sci-fi horror games ever stick. They always come and go like a cheap hooker on Saturday.
It's over. The real Michael Myers coming through. Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate that. We accept it. We accept it. I'm sorry too. You have been honest that it's not great. I think that is fair. Early reviews said the same thing. You don't have to stop talking. It's just I don't understand why people choose to come in here and it's just an off-topic conversation. You can disagree about my opinion on the game. I don't care about that. But if you're going to talk about just off-topic things that have nothing to do with anything, then I don't want to hear it. I've only seen one review, and it was a really terrible video. It was supposed to be funny. It was supposed to be funny, but I didn't. The guy gave it a 9 out of 10. I don't know if he even has the game. I don't know if it's real or not. Can't figure it out. Ignore them. It's half the chat. You getting the season pass? Hell no. Hell no. Is it Need for Speed coming out? Yep, I believe so. I don't want feedback on my show. Didn't ask for it. You're baiting a reaction is what you're doing. And you got it. You got that reaction that you're clamoring for. Never heard of the game. Well, then I'm not sure why you're here. I just don't understand gamers. 1 minute they hate these companies for doing this shit, and then another, you know, I can't understand it. I saw one review. Well, I don't know where you're seeing that at, unless you saw the same video that I did. You time people out for no reason at all. My hands are right here. I banned one person, then I unbanned them. I timed someone out, so we're not discussing that, okay? That's literally off topic. I don't care. So no one technically was banned here because I unbanned the person I banned, okay? There's 300 people in here, and there's the same 5 people chatting. I can't really formulate much conversation out here unless you guys want to talk about the game. Everyone just says it sucks. They want to agree, okay? Start talking about the game or we're going to wrap it up. Start talking about the game or we're going to wrap it up. It's cold out here. Way colder than I anticipated. So start talking about the game or we're going to wrap it up. Start talking about the game or we're done. Quit talking about me. It's annoying. I don't care. Start talking about the Callisto Protocol or we're done. All right, here we go. Let's read this one right here. Do you think they'll add co-op to the Horde mode? Don't know. Never a good sign when the review embargo is day of release. Never a good sign when the review embargo ends day of release. Well, on Reset Era, they're actually defending it. They're literally defending it by bringing up Doom 2016. That's the only excuse they got. Well, Doom 2016, look how that turned out. And just because it has a late review embargo, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be a bad game. I'm just not even going to bark at it because it's just so stupid. Because when you see the ending, it'll start making a little bit more sense. What is there to talk about? There's plenty to talk about. There's plenty to talk about. This game comes out in 3 or 4 days, and there's no fucking reviews in sight because they can't put reviews out. Okay, there's technical issues up the ass on well, not up the ass, but there are glaring problems with this game. Jank, performance issues even on PS5. There's plenty to talk about. There's plenty to talk about. Just because you don't think there is doesn't mean that there isn't anything to talk about. No, I think Dead Space might be better, actually. I think Dead Space might actually be better. But maybe not. What do you need for it to be good? Oh, well. What do I need for it to be good? Well, they can take out the dodge mechanic, for example. They can take that out. That's what we're talking about. Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate that. Woojek Fullers coming through. They could take the dodge mechanic out because if what I heard about the dodge mechanic is true, it ruins the entire experience. Because in Elden Ring, you can't just sit there and dodge all the time. Your stamina drains. In this game, apparently, that's not the case. Could be wrong. I don't know. Haven't played the game. I wish I had the game out here to confirm these things. Apparently, there are 6 guns in the game. 6 weapons. That's what I've heard. Okay, I don't have the game. I'm not pretending that I have the game. But what you need to know and understand that I have talked to someone that does have it.
Quick Steak
Apparently.
donated $4.99 through Super Chat. I really want the game to be good, but they are emphasizing DLC purchases and the season pass too much. Glenn has fumbled that football.
Wait till you see the ending. Wait till you see the ending. That's all I'm going to say. Quick Sticks coming through. Dodge will be harding. I've heard the exact opposite. So unless that guy was trolling, which I don't think he was, no, it's like the Last of Us 2 dodge mechanic. You could sway back and forth and do a little counterattack, but at least in the Last of Us 2, you can't just spam the button. Now, maybe you can in this. Maybe that guy's full of shit. I don't know. But I guess we'll find out soon enough. They're putting animations behind a paywall. They're putting, and again, every time I bring that up, they're like, "Oh, that's not true, Michael." And it's like, there's literally exclusive animations behind the season pass. That's literally a fact. I'm not saying that they were pulled out of the game. That's not what I'm saying. But there are exclusive animations that are only in the season pass. That is a fact. That is not an opinion. Okay, that is a fact. There are exclusive animations that are only in the season pass. Now, whether or not they were pulled out of the main game, Glenn says they weren't. So, you know, why would we not trust his word? Yeah, let me ask, you can dodge using the L. Yeah, I know we can dodge, but I've heard that you can do it forever. And if you can do it forever, maybe they're going to fix that with the day 1 patch, who knows? If there is no cooldown while dodging, that will be shit. Well, I mean, it seems like there would be a cooldown, but I have been told that there is no cooldown. You can choose auto dodge for the nearest enemy in the accessibility menu. I don't think you actually know the ending. I've literally seen the ending. You want me to tell you? I'm not going to tell you what it is. That's not fair. I've literally seen the ending. It was right here on YouTube. It had like 400 views, if that even. Guys, if you look here on YouTube, people put gameplay up and it doesn't last long, but when you see the gameplay, make sure to look at it. That's what I've been doing. I've been typing in the Callisto Protocol and gameplay just pops up. Okay, now I got a better sense of what the game is. Got a better understanding. Now, it doesn't last long, but someone had the ending up. And I watched the whole fucking thing. Well, every game you're like Superman. You know what I mean? How is the game scary when you're like Superman? You have all of these abilities, and maybe it ties into the story. I don't know. I haven't played the fucking game, but
Charlie Matt donated $2 through Super Chat. Coming in hot with the Jeffrey Dahmer big bucks.
hell yeah, bro, appreciate it. You just ruined the experience for yourself? I don't know. Not really. I already knew the ending of Halloween Ends before I went to see that movie. It didn't ruin it for me. Not sure what to tell you. You're overselling the problems? You are lying. Okay, if you think I'm lying, you think I'm lying. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just telling you what I've heard. And if there's someone in here that has played the game, then I'm sure they can confirm that with you. I don't know. Okay, if I had the game, it would be a different story. But I don't have the game. However, I've talked to someone that apparently had the game, and they were able to chat a little bit about it. I don't know if they were trolling or not, but I didn't look up the ending. I typed in the Callisto Protocol, and the ending was right there. I didn't type in ending. I didn't type it in specifically. I typed in the Callisto Protocol, and the ending was right there. And I said, well, I might as well just click and see. It didn't ruin the game. I didn't see the final boss fight. I didn't see any of that shit. I didn't have the context to how it led up to that moment, okay? So if anything, it made me more curious, but I'll tell you the ending doesn't... In my opinion, the ending doesn't hit that home run. You might disagree. I'm not telling you the ending. I'm not telling you the ending. Well, you're welcome to have an opinion. You're welcome to disagree. I don't care. Someone literally uploaded the ending and I watched it. What do you want me to tell you? Well, the ending did not. I literally just said the ending did not hit that home run for me. Well, I saw the last minutes, the last few minutes of the game. That was what was uploaded. I'm not sure what to tell you. Presumably after the big boss fight. I don't know what to tell you. I can't tell you why the ending is bad because that will spoil it. I can't tell you why the ending was bad because that will spoil it. No, I just think some people are going to look at that ending and say, wow, that's the ending? You know, I mean, that's how I think they're going to come away from that ending. Now, maybe not. I don't know. Why don't you like Glenn? I was actually going to buy the game based off of what Glenn was saying, but everything surrounding this release is a disaster. Fucking season pass content, fucking, review embargo, the game running at 15 frames in a certain section, the meat grinder room. Now, granted, the day one patch might add a lot, but I don't, this is a live service game. So you better get ready to be connected to the internet, just like Cyberpunk. We have no footage of this game running on PS5. It might be a total fucking failure on that console. I mean, I can't imagine playing this on PS4. I can't imagine playing this on PS4, especially the meat grinder room. The one they showed off with the Jeff Keighley Award show or whatever, Summer Games Fest, I think it was. The meat grinder room where you pick up you could do the telekinesis or whatever the fuck the power is, where you can pick the enemies up and throw them into the grinder. That shit was running at 15 frames on PS5. Now, granted, it's probably a bug. They're going to squash that out day one, hopefully. But with that said, it shouldn't have been like that in the first place. Shouldn't have been like that in the first place. The game went gold in October. And I cannot imagine how that's going to run on underpowered consoles like PS4, Xbox One, and potentially PC. The main game is not holding anything back. I never said it was. Well, actually, I disagree. I have seen the ending and I disagree. I have seen the ending and I disagree. How do you know there's nothing being held back? How do you know there's... Just because he said? What else is Glenn supposed to say? That, yeah, we are holding things back for the DLC? Why would he say that? That would be stupid. Why would Glenn say anything? I'm not saying he's lying, but you have to understand he has to sell the product. The game doesn't come out until Friday. He's not going to say, yeah, we are holding things back. That would just... People would cancel pre-orders. Fuck that. I'm not saying he's lying, but you have to understand that when you see the... Well... What someone, if they have the game, what someone needs to put up is the death animations. Because if there's only like 3 death animations in this game, which there probably is more than that, but if there's not too many death animations here in this game, then you'll get a better picture, better idea. I'm tired of discussing the death animation stuff. I'm tired of discussing the death animation stuff. You were saying the season pass is making new animations. That's literally what they're doing. What are you talking about? There's new animations in the season pass. That is confirmed. It is exclusive. Now, I'm not saying they were taken out of the base game. We have no... I'm done discussing this with you. I'm done discussing it. There is literally exclusive content in the season pass. Yes. Was it taken out of the main game? Apparently not. You can't just sit out here and start disagreeing. There is literally exclusive content in the season pass. That is what is in the season pass. There are exclusive animations in the season pass. Were they taken out of the game? Apparently not, according to Glenn. I don't know what you want me to tell you. That's what I was saying just from the get-go. Yeah, they're trying to sell you the season pass. That's where the actual game is. They have an exclusive hard difficulty. They have an exclusive hard difficulty. Can anyone in the chat here, if you have the game, can you confirm that you can spam the fucking dodge mechanic? I'd love to know that right here and right now. I've been told that you can. I've been told that you can spam the dodge mechanic and there's just no stamina meter behind it or whatever. Now, maybe that's only on easy mode. I don't know. I wish I had the game to start figuring this out and testing this stuff out for you guys. I don't have the game, okay? Well, they're just not listening in here. Buy the game. I don't care. Go buy it. I don't care. If you take the title that seriously, I don't know what to tell you. You clearly don't understand the show. The season pass doesn't ruin the game. Well, I don't know if the... Yep, dodge attack, jump scare, that's literally what it is. And that's... I mean, if you want that, then buy this game. By all means, buy this game. If you want dodge attack, combats, bullet sponge enemies, then buy the game. I don't want that. I've already played that game in 2008. Why would I want to replay it again? We're not talking about exclusive animations in here. You guys are not listening. I'm done with that conversation. I've literally told you what I had to say. Well, I have to buy it to cover it here on this channel. I don't get review codes like everyone else does. So there's no other option to play the game if I don't buy it. You know what I mean? They don't send me review codes early. Or at all, for that matter. But I've done more advertising for this game than a lot of the shills. Because they have to be quiet. They already have the game, so they got to shut their mouth. They can't cover it. You notice Young Yeah. Where's Young Yeah at? Covering the season pass and the animations that are exclusive to the season pass. Where's all of this at? No one is covering this shit, bro. Unless you're like some unknown YouTuber with 500 viewers. No one is covering any of this stuff, but they'll do it for every other game. If Call of Duty did this, or if fucking Madden did this, or if FIFA did this, or if the Dead Space remake did this, they'd be all over it. They'd be all over it. But everyone wants to shut their mouth because guess what? They have an early access copy, quite clearly. You know, they'll beat the drum to Glenn's word, but, you know, if EA did this, oh, bro, they'd cancel their pre-orders immediately, wouldn't they? Well, you know, it's true. You have given the game publicity. I mean, I have. I don't know why you're laughing about that. I don't know why you have to be sarcastic about that.
$5 through Super Chat. Michael, all you do is complain about games, but you always back it up with valid points. I'm curious what recent games do you truly enjoy?
I don't know. I don't like saying what games I like in here because there's weird people in here that just tear it down immediately. Which, speaking of tear down, that's a good game. Just played it last night. It's a cool little tech demo, but I don't know. Tear down, I guess. There you go. No one plays games anymore, they just watch others play them. Oh, exactly, yeah. I mean, if this were on Game Pass, I wouldn't even give a shit. Wouldn't even be talking about this game. You know what I mean? Because I wouldn't care. I'd cut it slack and say, okay, it's on Game Pass day one. Don't care. But it's not on Game Pass day one. It's a $70 game. There's no free upgrade path to PS4 to PS5. They want $70 for this. And I'm not so sure that the game is... I don't know if it has enough meat on that bone to be worth that. But, I mean, it really depends, I guess. If you're a hardcore Dead Space fan and you're looking for more of that, with a few differences, then I think this will float your boat. But if you're expecting something new and fresh here, this isn't it. See, there you go. Teardown is boring. All right, that's your opinion. I think it's fun. I mean, I never actually played the real game of Teardown. I don't even know what it is. I just jump into fucking levels and destroy shit. That's all I do. From what I've seen, there is no upgrade path. Could be wrong, I don't know. No one cares about this. There's literally 300 people in here. For this show, that's not too shabby, so I'm not sure what to tell you, although we could be doing better. Now, if I had the game early out here and I had a physical copy, that would be a little bit of a different story. And I'm still looking to get an early copy, but not sure if that's going to be a possibility because reviews are not up until release day. What is there to complain about the Dead Space remake? What is there to complain about the Dead Space? Give me one reason to complain about the Dead Space remake and I'll do it right now. Give me one reason. They have not shown that game off. They have not shown off the Dead Space remake. Give me one reason to complain about the Dead Space remake. Give me one reason to complain about the Dead Space remake. What is your complaint with the Dead Space remake? Oh, it's $70? I don't know. But you guys are on and on about this EA shit. They're pulling more of an EA here than EA is pulling with the Dead Space remake. Does the Dead Space remake have a season pass? No! The Dead Space remake doesn't have, at least it hasn't been announced yet. The Dead Space remake doesn't have a season pass. What are you on? What am I not on? Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate that. Member for 14 months. Nervous Energy.
Coma donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Callisto.
Guys, I'm literally buying the game. Like, I am literally buying the game because I have to cover it. I have to say whether or not it hit that home run or it was everything that I thought it was going to be. I mean, I can look at gameplay and, get a better understanding from the gameplay there. But, if I get the controller in my hand and start to move the character around Jacob and, start to really understand the nuts and bolts of the game, that's a different experience, right? So, I'm not saying there's not fun here, okay? I'm not saying there's not fun here. And maybe to you it's worth 70, maybe it's worth more than that. Maybe you bought the collector's edition. I don't know, okay? But ultimately, at the end of the day, everything surrounding this release is not looking all that hot right now, okay? I'm not saying it's going to be the next Cyberpunk or the next massive disaster, although I do think that I think a lot of it is out of Glenn's control. I think a lot of it is the publisher coming in and saying, hey, this is what we have set up for this game and this is what we're going to do. Yeah, and that's just what they have to follow. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know.
Nervous Energy donated $10 through Super Chat. How come when you're on the Xbox store only one version of Callisto Protocol has the Series logo on it?
That is interesting. Maybe the Xbox One version doesn't exist. I don't know. Maybe it's not backwards compatible. I don't know. Maybe the Xbox One version doesn't exist. I mean, I'm assuming it does, but I know it's on PS4, obviously. But there is no PS4 gameplay. There's no old gen footage. There's no PC footage. It's a big fucking mystery. Look, if the reviews came out already, it would be a different story out here. But literally the reviews come out. If you have this pre-ordered on PlayStation, it shows you a countdown timer. That's literally when the reviews come out. Literally. At the moment it unlocks on your PlayStation is the moment you'll be able to refresh on Metacritic and see those fucking reviews. And they might be positive. I think some people will say that this is a really good experience. It really depends on how picky they are and what their standards are. And I can see other people saying that this is a 6 out of 10. I think it fits within that, based off of what I've seen, based off of what I've heard, if it is true, I think this fits right in that 5 to 6 out of 10 category. Somewhat serviceable, but not anything special. It does seem like a Game Pass game to me. I think the graphics are the highlight of this game. Especially the faces. I think the faces look really spectacular. I think the graphics are not too shabby. I think the graphics are not too shabby. But let's look past the graphics and let's look past some of that, and maybe we'll see that this game needs more time in the oven, and I'm hoping it doesn't, but $20 for a season pass is acceptable? Yeah, but it's essentially required. I mean, if you really want the good, I mean, they literally have, I'm going to start reading this, I'm going to bring the season pass up right here. Fuck these. Callisto Protocol Season Pass. You got to go on Steam to read the details about it because you can't find it anywhere else. Steam. Now on Steam, it's only $60. It's not 70 like it is on PS5, and you get the 2-hour refund window. So if it's a very demanding game, you still get that 2-hour window on Steam. So that's great. That's great on Steam, but if you're not a PC gamer, that doesn't really apply. But the season pass includes Outer Way skin collection, so some armor there. Okay, you get the Contagion bundle. Okay, this is basically the new difficulty. It says discover the ultimate survival horror experience with a new mode, Contagion. Okay, let's read this again. Contagion bundle. Discover, this is included in the season pass, Contagion bundle. Discover the ultimate survival horror experience with a new mode, Contagion, with reduced ammo and health drops, a customized difficulty, and permadeath. There are no second chances to escape the Black Iron Prison or the horrors lurking beneath the surface of Callisto. That is literally a new difficulty mode in the season pass. Why is who cares about the fucking animations? Who gives a shit about the animations? They're putting permadeath behind the damn season pass. The real hard difficulty mode is behind the season pass. So if you play this game, and I think the difficulty options are, easy, medium, and hard, I'm sure. But if you play this game and it's too easy, you might have to go purchase that season pass. Who cares about the animations? I don't give a shit about that. They literally have
a hard mode in the Season Pass with reduced ammo and health drops, a customized difficulty, and permadeath right there within that Season Pass. Right there within that Season Pass. And then you get the Riot Bundle. You get the Riot Bundle. So that's the Horde mode. Okay, you get a Horde mode. You get a new difficulty option, you get a Horde mode, and you get story DLC. And after having seen the ending, you're going to want to play that story DLC, especially if it is in relation to the main core experience. Yes. Yes. We already know you're going to hate it. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe go watch someone else then. I don't know why you're here. If you're so in love with the game and you hate my guts for hating it, I don't know what to tell you. I don't hate it. I just don't think it's going to be worth... it should be on Game Pass and it should be $30, $40 at launch. That's the game that I see. I could be wrong. Maybe it's... I'm not saying you're not going to have fun, but I think a lot of people, once they get over that honeymoon phase, the Dead Space remake is coming, 1 month from... essentially the release of the Callisto Protocol. So a lot of gamers are going to rush over to the Dead Space remake and forgot that this even existed. If it's not good or if it's not memorable. And honestly, I don't know if it is. What does customized difficulty mean? I don't know. I'm reading the Season Pass here. No, it says that they made a customized difficulty. They made a customized difficulty. That's going to be harder than the core experience. That's what I'm gathering from that. Guys, I've seen the ending, okay? I don't know if you guys have. It was up. It had like a few hundred views. It wasn't up for long, probably less than an hour. You hate every game? That's not true. I don't talk about things I like because no one gives a shit. That's just the honest truth. Turn on the nightly news at 5 o'clock. It's all about people getting in car wrecks, people dying, people this, people that. It's never good news on the nightly news because it doesn't bring in ratings. Doesn't bring in ratings. It's all about, hey, this tornado wiped out this entire town and 20 people are dead. No one, that's fucking horrible. It's always bad, negative shit. It rots your brain. Don't watch news. Don't watch the news. Everything is crumbling, everything is failing, everything is dying. The whole world is collapsing. That's the nightly news. And why they do that is because it fucking works. No one wants to hear positive news. They don't. They truly don't. They don't. Guys, I'm just reading what the Season Pass says. I'm not Glenn. I don't work at Striking Force Studio. Whatever the hell this... Striking... what is it called? What's the studio behind this game? Striking Distance Studio. I don't work there, so I can't tell you what it is. I'm just reading it, and I'm assuming that's what that's what it sounds like to me. Callisto might actually be a Game of the Year contender for all I know. The Dead Space remake is not $90, dude. Where do you see the Dead Space... that's it. Where do you see the Dead Space remake being $90? I'm going to start banning in here again. Dead Space remake. Where's the Dead Space remake? It's the same price on Steam. Same price on Steam. Hell yeah, I'd rather buy this. Sorry. It's a $60 game on Steam. There is no Season Pass for the Dead Space remake. They got skins, but that's it. They got some skins, but that's it. And they also have that in the Callisto Protocol. Well, if you're not... you're in Canada. You didn't say you were in Canada. Don't know what to tell you. I'm not in Canada. Wish I were, but I'm not. We can go see Tom Green. Tom Green's up there in Canada. That'd be amazing. Hopefully both games will be good. That's what we want to hear. Yeah, I know. I hope both games are great. I really do. And I'm not saying you're not going to have fun here with the Callisto Protocol. You more than likely will have your fun in the sun here with the Callisto Protocol. But ultimately, at the end of the day, is it going to have the replayability? Apparently, there's no New Game Plus. That might be coming later down the road. But there's not one, apparently, at launch here. That's what I've been told. Might be untrue. I don't know. But, if it is true, let's assume it's true. Let's assume there is no New Game Plus for the Callisto Protocol. In my opinion, that kind of limits replayability because it's like, imagine if Resident Evil 4 didn't have that option where you can go back in and upgrade your shit. I don't know. I don't have the game. Maybe there is an option like that. I don't know. But I'm just telling you what I've heard. Yeah, no one in here seemingly has the game, so we cannot confirm or figure that out until Friday. No one cares about skins. We're not talking about EA and the Dead Space remake here. I'm getting sick and tired of it because you guys are just hating. Now, you want to talk about hating? Why are you hating Dead Space remake? The skins do not impact anything. The Callisto Protocol is total trash with that season pass. I'm sorry. If you defend it, that's you. But ultimately, at the end of the day, when you see the ending to the Callisto Protocol and you say, holy shit, that's really what they came up with, well, you're going to say, wow, now I know why the season pass was hyped up before release. Now I know why the season pass is really what they want you to buy. Okay? That's just the way it is. No, I don't have inside sources. I was communicating with someone that uploaded gameplay footage, you dumbass. Now, they could have been a troll. I don't know. I don't know what you want me to tell you out here. If this isn't floating your boat, close the damn browser and leave. Fuck, man. Even if I had the game, you wouldn't believe me. Oh, he's just a hater. He's just hating on this. Because I wouldn't be able to show gameplay anyway. So you wouldn't take my word for it anyway. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because even if I had the game, I couldn't show you what I was talking about. I couldn't show you. No, I'm not spoiling anything. I'm not spoiling anything. Maybe some people will be fine with the ending. I don't have the context. You won't play through entirely? How do you know I won't play it through entirely? How do you know I won't complete it offline? Do you have like a drone flying over me 24/7 to see what I'm doing all the time? The fuck you on, dude? Oh, Michael, you're not going to complete this game? What does that even mean? How do you know if I'm going to complete it or not? Just because I don't show everything I do on the show, it doesn't mean that we're not playing games. I just played Teardown last night, didn't stream it. Doesn't mean I didn't play it just because we didn't stream it, you stupid idiot. I didn't spoil anything. Your imagination is spoiling. I didn't tell you any specifics. I didn't spoil shit. Stupid idiot.
Dantastico523 donated $5 through Super Chat. Thanks, Michael. I just looked up Teardown and it does look unique.
Yeah.
Please, I'm genuinely curious about any other games you like.
Oh, jeez. Other games that I like. Well, we'd have to sit and think about that for a little while. But Teardown is a good one, and it's pretty cheap. And it's got, next level destructibility. It's not like super realistic looking. It's got that Minecraft look to it, that, what do they call it, the voxel look to it or whatever. You don't have a social life, you don't have a job, oh God. Okay. I'm just gonna say this once and for all. Is a radio DJ, is that a real job? What do they do? I was a radio DJ once. What do? They adjust faders on the board. They talk into a microphone. Is that a real job? Because I'm doing more than that out here. So if this isn't a real job, then why don't we go to Dr. Disrespect's chat right now? Well, actually, no. Why are we harassing over here? That's what you're doing. Because you're singling me out and saying, oh, Michael doesn't have a real job. Okay, then let's apply that to every other creator as well, every other streamer as well. Look, I don't think streaming is the most respectable job. I don't like the word job, but we're offering something that people are, clearly, there's 300 people in here. Okay, if you're jealous, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not going to have this conversation with you. If you want to call me right now on the telephone and have this conversation, I'll open up the fucking lines. Okay? Because I'm not going to sit back and forth with you on that. Are there more respectable jobs than just sitting in front of a computer all day and talk? They literally have talk shows on television, on national television, where they sit there and talk. It's called The View. Do they have real jobs? Do they have real jobs? They just sit there and talk in a round table. Does Tucker Carlson have a real job? He reads off a teleprompter. He just sits there and reads off a teleprompter. Is that a real job? Get the fuck out of here, man. It's the same thing. I'm not insecure. I'm just tired of people talking about dumb shit in here. Like, get these DSP trolls out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Then you need to get him out of here. You need to ban him. Because he's derailing the show. I've already told you, if you guys can't lock it in and figure out what to talk about in here, we're done. I'm not going to sit out here in the cold just to hear some stupid idiot say this isn't a real job, get a real job at Wendy's. I'll go to Wendy's, but then you won't have something to complain about because I'll be doing that real job and I won't be coming out here. Okay? And you wouldn't like that because you wouldn't have a life because you're a slave to the damn show. You're a slave to this metaverse over here. That's what it is. Fuck me in the ass. Apparently, according to people on the internet, everyone. So did Michael Jackson have a fake job too? I mean, granted, not everyone can sing and dance, but there's different forms of entertaining. Guess he had a fake job too. That's what we're talking about. Rainwater coming through with the 20. Rainwater coming through with the 20. No, it's not. It's just a common bait tactic, is what it is. They do it to every streamer. They do it to every streamer. What difficulty are you going to play on here? I feel you're the troll. Any content I've seen of yours, you're complaining. Not sure what to tell you there. You don't understand the show. Literally do not understand the show. I could explain it to you right here and right now, but you don't understand the show. You don't understand the entertainment that I am providing and offering. You're not understanding it. You're taking it as reality when it's not supposed to be real. But I can tell you that until the cows come home, but you still won't believe it. So I don't care. If you don't understand the show, that's on you. That's not my problem. You literally sit there miserably in the rain. You want to come out here and do this show? I will literally pay you to come out here and do this show. I will literally pay you. How much do you want? I will pay you to come out here and do this show. You want to come out here and talk smack behind that keyboard? Come on, Mr. Keyboard Warrior. You want to come out here and sit in the cold and yell at a computer? You want to come out here? You don't want to do this, do you? No, you don't. You don't want to do. You don't have the balls to come out here. You have got social anxiety. That's why you never gotten pussy before. We're done talking about this. We're done talking about this, okay? This is what they want. I'm not giving them what they want. We're done. End it now, or we're going to start banning in the chat. That's it. Callisto Protocol. Get it back on track. Get it back on track now. Okay? I'm done. Tom Green impersonator. This show doesn't have that much to do with Tom Green. His comedy is a little bit more different than this. Projection. Taking it too seriously.
Through Super Chat. The show is too IQ for some people, and that's so sad.
Hell yeah, bro. Well, this is what happens when I have the chat on the screen. I can't help but ignore it. Let's stop talking about getting it back on track. That's feeding into it more, okay? What you have to do is start talking about Callisto Protocol. Just start typing Callisto Protocol in the chat. Quit talking about getting it back on track. Quit talking about get it back on track by talking about Callisto Protocol.
Jeremy Power donated $2 Canadian through Super Chat. Just want to say appreciate you, Michael. Great show.
That's what we're talking about. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate that. Look at this. Everyone's talking about the Callisto. Glenn's so happy right now. Everyone's talking about the Callisto Protocol. I mean, there's 300 people in here watching this show right now. You know what I mean? It's getting crazy. Why do you always say don't buy game sucks? Still you buy those games and play them. Well, because I have to. What do you want me to do? You want me to just say the game sucks and never give it a chance? Because you'll bitch about that. And then you're still bitching about it when I buy it. I have to buy the game. They don't send me review codes. I'm blacklisted. Probably. Don't even know how to get a review code for this thing. So, you know, I don't have key contacts at these third-party PR firms and all that shit. So, what do you want me to do about it? I have to buy the game to cover it. So do you want me to not give it a chance and just say it's trash? Or do you want me to give it a chance and say, you know what, maybe I was right or maybe I was wrong? Because that's how it has to go down. First patch is 9.2 gigs. So hold on, you have the game. Are you a troll? Let me go to the... Is this guy a troll in here? Let's figure this out because I'm not going to entertain this if it's a troll. Dave says he has the game in here. And if he has the game, I would love for you to help out here. Let me go to your profile just to see if you know. This is a trolly thing over here. I don't think you're a troll. No, you're not a troll. All right. Dave, if you have the game, can you answer a few questions for me, if you don't mind? If Dave has the game, he said the patch is 9.2 gigabytes in here. Whoa! Oh! Something's playing! Is Dave in here? Okay, Dave, are you in here? Dave, are you in here? Is Dave in here? I see Dave. Dave's right there. Oh, you have the game. Can you answer something for me? Everyone wants to know. I mean, I really want to know. In New Zealand. Okay. So Dave, if you have the game and you're not pulling chain or playing possum, this is great. This is great. If you have the game, can you do the dodge mechanic unlimitedly? Can you fire the game up and see if you can do this unlimitedly? Is there a stamina system behind that? 365! Holy shit! We might have to get Dave on the line. I'm not sure if he wants to call in though. Let's see what he has to say. Oh my god, he said there's no way! There's no way! Oh my god, Glenn didn't hit the home run! The game's a huge colossal failure! The game's a huge colossal failure! Oh shit! There's no way! The game's a huge colossal failure! Oh no! What? Dave said that you could do unlimited dodging in this game. Shut it all down, the whole game's trash. I'm giving it a 0 out of 10. There's no way. What the fuck? I told you I knew what I was talking about. You can do unlimited dodging. This is the stupidest shit ever. Holy shit. It is over. It is over. Glenn fumbled the football. Oh my god, there's no survival horror in this at all if you could just sit there and figure that out. Holy shit. There's no way. Unlimited dodging. There's no way. Now, granted, they might be able to fix that with a few patches, or maybe on hard difficulty it changes. I don't fucking know. But that is bad. That is terrible. It's a bit buggy, but it's fun. He said it's buggy. Well, I don't know what that means. You should have unlimited stamina. Oh my god, they're defending this. Dude, how much is Glenn paying you to come over here? Oh my god, dude. How much is Glenn paying you to come over here and shield this fucking game? The patch will clear it up? Yeah, but do you think it's going to add in the stamina? Is there even a stamina system? Can you just sprint indefinitely? Do they explain that in the story? Did he get injected with some new technology that turns him into a fucking Android 18? What are we doing here? What are you playing it on? PS5? Are you playing it on... I'm glad we got Dave in here. You know, let's get a big shout out to Dave. He saved the fucking show here. This is what I was hoping for. That we would get someone in here that actually has the game so we can get these things verified. Unless he's a troll. I don't think he is, though, so. Just a simple gamer. I mean, if you are literally Superman in this game. If you literally have unlimited dodging ability, you might have to time it right, but, you know, I'm sure that's not that tricky to figure out. Nonetheless, if you can do the unlimited dodging, well, the survival horror element goes out the window. There's no way. Oh, you got it on Series X. Holy shit. You got it on Series X. How's the frame rate? I'm glad we got Dave in here. Now we can just add, you know. Woo! I mean, if he wants to call in, we can do it, but I don't. Everyone's leaving! It went from 365 to 293. There's no fucking way, bro. Ugh. Guys, no one said that. Guys, we're trying to get these answers. We're trying to get this. Call Dave. Well, Glenn is sending his shills over here to shield this game. He found his new husband. There's no way. I have full 60 frames. Hell yeah. All right. How did the game perform in the meat grinder room? Have you gotten to the meat grinder room? I think you'll know what I'm talking about. That big machine that you can throw bodies into and they get pulverized into smithereens. Is the frame rate? I've seen a clip on PS5. The frame rate was terrible. But that's probably just a bug too. People are leaving because the Callisto Protocol is garbage? There's no way. Holy shit. Bro, it went down 100 viewers. There's no way, bro. Locked at 60. What else were we asking? Let me ask you this, Dave. I'm assuming you haven't, but let me ask you this, Dave. Have you completed the game? And if so, do you think there is a New Game Plus option? Because I've heard there's no New Game Plus, but maybe you haven't completed the game, so maybe you wouldn't know. I just can't believe that stamina thing. That is unreal to me. That is so bad. To me, that ruins the entire game. I'm not even kidding. Now, maybe it's easier said than done, but still. What game where you can do unlimited dodging? Like maybe Superman the game, but what the fuck? And The Last of Us 2, Ellie gets out of stamina. Abby gets out of stamina. In Elden Ring, you drain stamina. Like, what is going on here in this game? It makes no sense. Beautiful graphics. Meat Grinder is awesome. What did I ask him? I asked him about the... Oh. He's trolling you? I went to his profile. Why would he troll? It's been around for a while. Usually they make an account within like 1 week or some shit like that. I mean, he could be trolling, but I don't think he is. I don't think he is. I just don't think he is. Hello? Where does this fake news come from? Don't know what you're talking about. Over halfway, but no, I don't feel like there will be a New Game Plus. It's really a story-driven horror game. Oh. Oh my god. Okay, let me ask you one more thing about the death animations. How many death animations have you seen? This is crazy. This is crazy. I mean, it's so fantastic. We're getting someone in here that actually has the game, and we can get these things confirmed. What about the death animations? How many death animations have you seen in the game? Because you start talking about death animations with the Callisto Protocol, and they lose their fucking minds.
Oh, Michael, here we go with the misinformation.
It's like, what are you guys smoking? Hello? Oh my God, there's only 6? Okay, well, I mean, I guess that's fair. Now, I've heard that sometimes when you die, there's no animation at all. Jacob will just fall to the ground. Have you experienced any of that? Where there's no death animation that's like specific, where Jacob just falls to the ground? Because that might be a little jarring. Only 6. There's more in the there's 14 Oh, hell no. There's no way. I think there's like 14 death animations in the DLC. Well, I wouldn't know. Wouldn't know. It's a total disaster. Once or twice he just dropped or disappeared. Oh no. Oh man. Well, the other guy wasn't trolling then, because I'm hearing similar things here. Oh man. There's no way. No new game plus. Unlimited dodging that may or may not be fixed with upcoming patches. Or maybe that's intentional. I don't fucking know. But like, come on, man. Now let me ask you one more thing about the dodging. Does it require a certain timing to make it happen, or do you just flick the stick? Do you just flick the stick, Dave, or is it a special timing? Is it a special timing to pull it off correctly, or you just flick the stick? This is crazy. It is over. Glenn has fumbled the football. Yeah, you Stop. You ain't got the game. See, now that's what they're going to say. And that's what they would have said even if I had the game out here, they would have said, "Oh, Michael, just wait until the day 1 patch." That's what they did with Cyberpunk. You flick and the timing is essential, really. Okay. Well, I've heard it's actually not, so I don't know. Maybe it's buggy, maybe it's but the timing, at least the timing is essential, but I mean, really it's going to be dependent on how difficult it is. Because if it's not difficult, then and you have unlimited ability of it, then I mean, it's going to be once you get the hang of it, it's not going to be that hard. And I can tell Dave isn't trolling. I mean, he might be, but it just doesn't seem like he's trolling. I literally went to his profile to see if it was a troll. Okay, it's not a troll. Trust me, it's not a troll. It's not a troll. I know my trolls in here, and believe me, it's not one of them. It's not a troll. Dave's real. Okay, deal with it. It's over. The Callisto Protocol is on its knees right now. Now, let me ask you one more thing, Dave. Well, you guys can ask him. If he wants to answer questions too, that's fine with me. But what would you rate the game? What would you rate the game right now? Based off of your progress, what would you rate the game? And would you say it's worth $60 or $70? You're playing it on hard. Holy shit. Okay. Well, maybe that has something to do with it. Yeah, we're get that out of there. He's literally saying the same shit the devs talked about for months. No, that's not true. Well, then why aren't you saying that I'm saying that? Because you're not making any sense. Oh, physical copies, yeah. 7 out of 10. Holy shit, there's no way. There's no way. No, Dave's legit, I can tell just from that profile picture. 7 out of 10. I mean, I think that's where this game's going to land. And, you know, for some people, that's probably going to be good, but I don't care what you guys believe in here. I believe Dave, and that's all that matters. Kiss my foot. I mean, he's telling me what I want to hear, so, 7 out of 10. I mean, I think that's where this game will land. I think some publications will give this a little higher score than that, but that seems to be where this is going to land right here. Why do you make a live outside? Because Grandma told me I can't be allowed in the house. So what am I supposed to do? Not go live just because, come on. People will believe anything. That's not true because I don't believe half the shit in this chat. I never believe anyone in here. It's all a bunch of fucking trolls. But I went to Dave's profile before I asked him questions, dude. We're gonna get you off. You just want to sit out here and run your little mouth. Dave is legit. You just don't want to hear it. You just don't want to hear it because you got this bullshit pre-ordered. And, Glenn told you everything that you wanted to hear. And now Dave's coming out and saying, you know what, this is the reality of the situation. And now you're bitching. Unreal. Okay, let me ask you this. What about the enemies? And are the enemies bullet spongy? And do they have specific? Is it like Dead Space where you got to cut the tentacles off before they die, or is it basically just shoot them until they die? I've seen leak gameplay, and it seems like the enemies are they take a lot of hits before they go down, which could be very frustrating, but it also might be a pleasant surprise for those looking for a difficulty. So it really depends here. I don't care what you have to say, Alexter X, okay? You've been in my bullshit for fucking, whoever, you're a slave to this show and you have nothing negative, you want to say about me being negative, like, dude, every comment you have is a negative fucking comment. Whatever, dude. I don't care if you guys trust him. I don't care. I went to his profile. I looked at when it was made. I looked at the profile picture. I looked at the banner, and it all matched up. And it said that guy ain't a fucking troll. I don't know what you want me to tell you. You can do both, but yes, they are very heavy and strong. What did I ask? Okay. Okay. So the enemies are basically bullet sponges. Not great. Not great. This is. The enemies are basically bullet sponges. He said they are very heavy and strong. So it's going to take a lot for them to go down. Your audio is fucked, Michael. The wind. There's nothing I can do about it, okay? It can't be that bad. There's 300 people in here. Can't be that bad. Because Dave never said that he wanted to call in. That's why. Dave never said, hey, Michael, I'd like to call in. If Dave said that, I would do it. But he never said that he'd like to do it. So it's just fine with the way that we're communicating right now, you dumbass Spencer. I swear to God, these people in here, just kiss my fucking foot. Not as animated, taking every limb off like Dead Space. Damn. Oh my God. Not as animated as taking... So it's worse than Dead Space? No. It came out in 2008! Oh no. There's no reason to ask him, Spencer! There's no reason, Spencer! We're communicating just fine! You fucking idiot! Damn! We're communicating just fine! I don't care about your dumb opinion. No calls equals snooze fest. Go tell your mother I said hi. She wants that big cock up her ass. Jesus Christ, man. Why is there a reason to get someone on the line? There's no point. There's no necessity. We're communicating just fine in the chat. I don't care what you think about Dave. The transformations, though, is pretty cool. Yeah. So it's like Resident Evil 4. They basically mutate or whatever. No one said anything about calling in. That's your stupid imagination. Call in. No one said anything about calling in. I didn't tell Dave to call in, and Dave didn't say that he wanted to call in. This call-in thing is a fucking figment of your shut the fuck up about call-ins. Fucking idiots, man. We're communicating just fine. I don't care if you believe Dave. I talked to someone that played the game. He's verifying that. Now, he could be trolling, okay? We're not ruling that out. But I don't care. Because you know what? I believe in Dave, and so should you. So kiss my ass, Spencer, and kiss my ass, you other Nimrods in here. Jesus Christ. I don't know who Dave is. I don't know who any of you are. You're anonymous users on the internet. You're internet strangers. You get to see me, and you get to hear me, and you get to feel me, and you get to do all of these things. But, I don't know who any of you are. So then you respect, you're like, oh, Michael hates me. Michael hates me. It's like, yeah, I don't know who the fuck you are. You're a fucking random commenter on the internet. How the fuck am I supposed to see the human being behind that? Jesus Christ. He's mad, so sad. No, I'm just tired of stupid idiots running the fucking chat in here. It's unreal. Dave is right, and that's what you don't want to hear. I knew you'd pick up on that. It's not an alt account. I went to the profile. I'm going to start banning these stupid toxic members that signed up for 99 cents. They signed up for $1 a month, and they're like, oh yeah, I got the season pass to be toxic, Michael. Oh yeah. Getting tired of it. Well, I think we asked everything that we wanted to ask. Where's Need for Speed Unbound? When does it come out? Is it today or is it tomorrow? I know it has early access. When does it come out? Today or tomorrow? No, it's 99 cents a month. What are we talking about in here? Because I'm done with Alistair, okay? You're not listening. I went all staged. Oh yeah, I'm done. I'm so done with that guy. He's so stupid. You're an alt. Jesus Christ. I went to his profile. It was made in 2019. He's got pictures that are, whatever, dude. I'm done. If I see him running his mouth again, I'm going to time him out. I'm done. I don't care, okay? Dave answered all of the questions. I don't even know if he's still in here, but we appreciate someone coming in here that was willing to open up about the game and his early experiences, okay? Because the review embargo is in place until Friday the 2nd. So what do you want me to tell you? If I can get the game early, I'd fucking be doing something with it, okay? We would be playing it. And I'd be answering questions from the chat. If they had any questions on the Callisto Protocol, we couldn't show it, but we could still probably play it and have that interactivity right there with that. So, I can name 5 trolls right now in this chat that you don't think are trolls that are trolls. It's pretty obvious. There's early clips on YouTube showing Callisto, some bugs, and other stuff. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Let's see if Dave is actually real. Okay, I think he's real. But you know what? Maybe Alistair is right and maybe I'm wrong. Okay, maybe Alistair is right and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Dave is a troll. So I'm trying to think of something to ask Dave that only he would know if he had the game. And I wouldn't know what to ask because I don't have the game. What are the difficulty options called? I don't know if that, I'm sure that's already out there, but You said you were playing on hard. What is that called? I don't know who Spencer is in here. I don't know who Jonathan Grant is in here. I mean, those are the trolls, dude. I didn't say you were trolling. No, Dave isn't. Well, he might be. I don't know. Now you guys are really starting to get me. Dave said he didn't. Oh my God. You guys are not listening. Man, I wish I had this game early. I really do. If you got the game early, $200 right now. Let's go. I'm tired of waiting. No, I can't ask that because that's already been known. So we can't even ask that. I'd had to figure out a question that no one else knows unless they have the game. Let's go.
Through Super Chat. For $70, this game better come with a mouth from Glenn. You do you though.
I don't know what that means. For a mouth from Glenn? What the fuck's that mean? Bro, you guys are in love with Glenn. Loser. I don't know who you're talking about, but it must be you. Look in the mirror. Did you go to prom with her? No, you didn't. Because you were too... Go to GameStop and ask them for a copy. It doesn't matter because you know what? Oh my God. Well, can you, Dave? Let me ask you this: Can you say something about the game that isn't that could prove that you are actually playing it without spoiling anything? Of course, could you say something about the game that only you would know since you have? Fuck, I'm trying to think of something here. I mean, I really don't know. Man, Glenn is sending these people over here to chill, isn't it? It's so sad. Who? Well, they apparently got big name actors in this. I don't know who they are. Quick turn. That's a good question. Does this game have quick turn? Does this game have quick turn? When exactly is the review embargo going to be lifted? Well, the exact time is out there. I don't remember when it is, though. Hello? Dave hasn't completed the game, so he can't spoil it. Dave has not completed the game, so he can't spoil it. Oh my God, you cannot change the difficulty setting once you start a new game? It's over. Shut it down. There's no way. You can't change the difficulty? Oh man. This game is not done. Does it feel does it feel like it needs a few more patches, or you said a 7 out of 10 right now? I mean, fuck me. There's no way. It doesn't matter. He could show you a picture of the box and you wouldn't believe it. If you don't believe, you don't believe. Jesus Christ could come down from the damn fucking heavens right now and you still wouldn't believe it. So I don't know what to tell you. You cannot change the difficulty. It's over. Dave is busy playing the game. Well, that's understandable. You can't even form your own opinion on games. I don't know what that means. Good. I'm glad you're leaving. See you later, buddy. Jeez. Go get a little fucking chicken nugget sandwich at McDonald's. Play it, then talk. That's not how this works over here. We don't have an opportunity. If I were to play it when it comes out like everyone else, we'd have 50 viewers in here, okay? It's not going to work out. No one cares. Because in my opinion, I deserve the game early, just like all these other shows. They don't give me the time of day. And that's fair. I don't care. But you know what? At the end of the day, with that said, I'm going to cover it before it releases because, well, why not? Well, because he has the game early, apparently. That's why we're asking him questions. He's answering them. He's not a troll because I can tell the way he types and I can tell what he's responding to. He's not a troll. I cannot change it. Yes, it does need some fixes, but it's pretty clean at times. Graphics are beautiful, 4K at 60. Yeah, I think the graphics in this game are actually the strongest point from what I've seen anyway. So it's apparently running at 4K at 60. That's pretty crazy. And you guys really love this game, don't you? Holy shit. It's been on and on and on with this game. I saw the damn commercial during the football game. They're really trying to push this game hard. And they're controlling the narrative until the damn game releases, so that's why the embargo's in place. He's telling you what they've already said. Well, then ask him a question. If you're in doubt, ask him a question. Damn, dude. Ask him a question and see what he says. Maybe it is a troll. I don't know. Damn, why don't you ask him something? If you know everything that was already said by Glenn and the team, then ask him something that maybe he would only know about the Callisto Protocol. Why don't you do that? Jesus Christ, man. Why does it smell like something's... I don't know of anything to ask him. I mean, I could ask him the ending, but he hasn't even got that far apparently, so... Because then it would really confirm. Why do you hate this game so much but love it at the same time? We're done reading your comments, Spencer. I'm tired of it. You're not listening. Damn, no one cares what you have to say. You literally just made that if I go to Spencer's profile right now, guarantee this was made within the last 6 months, if that even. Watch this shit. Probably made last night. I guarantee it. Let me go to my fucking channel here. Yeah, let's see when Spencer made his profile. Watch that. Oh, they timed him out. I can't even see it. Oh, never mind. Here we go. Go to channel. There's no way, bro. Oh, wait a minute. Spencer's not a troll. Oh, shit. Spencer's not a troll. He made his account in 2018. That ain't no troll. Oh, shit. There's no way. You guys banned him. Oh, no, he was just timed out. Spencer will be back. We apologize to Spencer. I mean, he probably could. He still could be a troll, but I mean, you know. I thought it was, you know, because it had no profile picture. You know, usually they just make those real quick. And great turnout today. Why is this channel? Oh, I'm in the other chat. Is Dave still in here? Is Dave still in here? Is Dave still in here? A 9 out of a 10. Well, look at God of War. God of War had reviews 1 week before the damn game came out, you know, because they already knew that was going to happen. They already knew that was going to. Well, Spencer does get annoying at times, but you know, if he can shape up, we'll let him play in the pool here. What does account creation have to do with being a troll? Well, because there's a lot of trolls in here. Well, some, not a lot, but some that make 1 million profiles within a week, and then they have them ready to go. Because you can make YouTube accounts within literally seconds on here. Is Dave still in here? Dead Game. Here we go. Dead Space was my first true love for horror games. Alien Isolation come along and blew my mind. I don't know what we could ask Dave to... Oh, we got the Mr. Expert Alistair. Well, Al, you're definitely a fucking troll. Why can't you? Why do you got to be this way, man? I didn't say that they had to be new accounts, but typically new accounts are trolls, okay? I would know because, well, we do a lot of banning around here, okay? And someone emailed me today. I unbanned them because they said, hey, Michael, can you please unban me? I went in and I said, all right, we'll make that happen. I don't know what you want me to tell you. I don't care if you make alt accounts. I'm done. I'm tired of Lee Cameron. I'm timing Lee Cameron out, okay? I'm timing Lee Cameron out because he's not listening. He's just running his mouth. Lee Cameron used to support the show. Now he wants to run his mouth. He turned onto the dark side. Sad. Let's get back on Dave. Where's Dave at in here? I mean, he's answered all of my questions, and he has confirmed the absolute worst. That, you know, if Dave is indeed not a troll, I'm really trying to think of something in here. I speak facts and people don't like it, so I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, Lee Cameron's in here running his mouth, and it's like, bro, go lift some weights. He looks like a guy that would lift some weights if that's his real profile picture. You know, I'll go join you at the gym. Let's do something productive. Shit. There's no co-op. I have it too, Michael. What does that mean? You're trolling! I'm going to end the show. I'm not doing this. If you guys are trolling, I'm ending the show. Now I think they might be trolling in here. So what do you want Dave to do? What do you want Dave to do? To show you a picture of the box? Jesus Lord, you don't have suggestions? What do you want Dave to do? To prove he has the game early, what do you want Dave to do? We don't know if Dave is capable of doing that, okay? You can't just like put all this pressure on one guy to say, oh, I'm going to get you all these pictures and all this shit. What do you want? Because if he shows a picture of the box art, oh, that's not good enough. That's already out on the internet. You know what I mean? Unreal. Guys, I know what trolls do. We've been dealing with that shit for 2 years, okay? We don't need to continue to talk about that. Jesus Christ. What is Mono saying in here? Mono Memory said he has the game? What is going on in here? Why would anyone trust a brand new studio? That's why I don't understand. That's a good question, and I'm not saying there's a reason to play Doomer out here. But at the end of the day, people are hyping up a game that has a brand new studio. It's a brand new studio. There's a brand new IP, and everyone's acting like, you know what, Michael? I live in New Zealand. We get games 2 weeks early. Mono has the game too? Mono, do you have the game? Mono's not trolling. Guys, are we having a trolling problem in here today? What is going on in here? Is Mono in here? Mono is Mono trolling? Hello? No, I know Mono's legit, but he said he had the game? I trust them because I don't care. I'm going to get you out of here. Oh my God, you guys don't listen. The owners of PUBG, well, yeah, that's why they shot that live action sequence. This guy knows what he's talking about in here. This guy knows what he's talking about. Oh, bro. Hey, they gifted me those games, Honey Bunny, on Steam, and they disappeared. They disappeared. Mono Memory says he has the game?
Donated $5 through Super Chat. The season pass comes out with a life-sized Olive Lindsay. Maybe she does love him.
Oh my God. Well, I mean, if Resident Evil Village came with a life-size statue of the big tall vampire lady, I would have bought it. Oh. I know Mono is not a troll. That's not what I'm asking. What is going on in here? I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Who disappeared? What are you guys talking about? I'm done. If you have the game, it's time to start proving that you have the game. Because I'm not having this discussion anymore with people in here. Because now you guys want to turn this into some stupid fucking meme. I don't care. If Mono has the game, let's... There we go. I don't have the game. That's what we wanted to hear. Who's on drugs? Yeah, we know Young Yeah got the game early. Of course. No, he's not. Young Yeah is shilling this game already? There's no fucking way. Young Yeah, Twitter. There's no way. Let's go to Young Yeah, Twitter. Please! Turn on notifications. We don't need to do that. He hasn't posted since the he hasn't posted since the season pass stuff came out and the controversy surrounding the season pass. You know what I mean? Unreal. Clearly you don't even understand what made Dead Space so great. What made Dead Space so great? Why don't you go ask Glenn? Because I don't think that this is a great Dead Space remake here. I will never buy this game, Michael. Well, that's it is what it is. Will this follow the Game of Year conversations, or does it roll over for 2023?
Lee Cameron donated £2.
Let's go, baby. Lee Cameron. Bro, are you the Boston guy? You said, yeah, you're the Boston guy, aren't you? You called in before. I can't hear, I can't see. You said come to Boston, right? You're the big bro guy. You're like, oh yeah, we got all these women coming to Boston with us, and it's like, it'd be so great if you came with too, Michael. That's Lee Cameron. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just, we're not talking about trolls in here, okay? I don't care. Hell yeah, brother, we appreciate it. Lee Cameron coming through. You never even played the Dead Space? I literally just played it, you stupid idiot. Fake fan. I just played it like literally less than 4 days ago, 5 days ago. It was a total snooze fest. That I know, that I can tell you. It was a total snooze fest. No one could have seen that Cyberpunk would have been that shitty beforehand? I don't know if that's sarcasm or what. Well, Young Yeah can have an opinion. Young Yeah can have an opinion. He's in bed with all these publishers. He's in bed with all these publishers. He's in bed with all these publishers, and it's so sad. So you can't have an opinion. You can't have an opinion. I can't hear this speaker out here. Let's get it.
Through Super Chat. Woman breastfeeding.
I don't know what that means.
Woman breastfeeding. Bear.
You saying I'm a stupid idiot? Whew. You don't like Dead Space 1? I'm doing my first playthrough and I really like it, but it's annoying. No, I don't like it. I'd rather play the remake.
$1.99 through Super Chat. Callisto Protocol is not even next gen, it's on last.
It's over! Hey there, mister. Oh, man. Nobody thinks Cyberpunk is sarcasm. No, but, you know...
Fake Abu Gamers donated $2
There's
through
no
Super
way.
Chat. I got the game, Michael the First will send you a copy now.
Well, hopefully it's here before Friday. We would need the game before Friday, otherwise there's no point. Break wind. There's nothing I can do. We had a better setup out here. It died. Don't know what to tell you. Don't know what to tell you. We had a proper setup out here, but the battery died. I thought it was going to last. We had it plugged in, so it doesn't work like that, I guess. I thought it charges the battery. I guess it doesn't. Resident Evil. I miss the classics. Dave, can you confirm that? Can you confirm that you're not a troll, Dave? Is that possible? A friend came. So Mono Memory, you really have the game. Mono Memory, you actually have the game. I know you're not trolling. I know you're legit. Mono Memory is not trolling at all. There's no way. Okay. So Mono Memory has the game. Holy shit. Well, I mean, if Mono Memory has the game, we could start asking some real questions in here. If Mono Memory is playing the game right now, then I'll tell you what. Is everything that Dave said was true? I want to watch you play the Callisto and hear your thoughts when you play it. Well, we're gonna try and play it as soon as possible. The tree behind you has more personality than you. There's no way. Mono Memory. He's not responding. He's playing the game. There's no way. Hello? No one in here has... Yeah, but Mono Memory's not a troll. I've talked to him through DMs and stuff like that before. You know, he's not a troll. Mono Memory is not... I mean, I'm not saying he can't troll, but he's not a troll. Now, Dave, I mean... I don't know Dave, but it seems like Dave is legit too. I mean, you know, just... where's Alistair at in here? You know, he got awfully quiet. Did they ban him? What are the names of the 6 guns? Well, I bet that's already available on the Wiki or some shit. No, Mono Memory is not a troll. Dave seems legit, yes. So can you confirm the unlimited stamina thing? I mean, can you test out Mono Memory's in here, bro. We have someone in here that is actually 100% verified right here. So with that said, Mono Memory, can you go in, and I know it's windy out here, so I'm going to have to talk really loud and really strong, but can you go in and test out the dodge mechanic to see if World Class was right? Can you test out the dodge mechanic, Mono Memory? Is it unlimited, and is it hard to pull off? Oh my god, we got to get this figured out. Because that right there, I mean, I got to lower the game score down. Here we go, we're waiting. We're waiting. No, Mono Memory is not a troll, okay? Mono Memory is legit. I didn't see that he said he had the game until a little bit later on here. We're not spamming tornadoes in here. We don't care if it's windy. Deal with it. There's nothing I can do. There's no reason to complain about it. We already had a better setup. It stopped working. Why do we have to figure this out right now? Because it's fun. Jesus. Because he has the game. I can ask him questions about the game right now in real time. It's a lot of fun. There's 340 people in here that are curious about the game too. Is it shit? Is it great? That's why, bro. Jesus. Testing, cutscene galore. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of cutscenes. Can you at least skip the cut? I mean, I don't know if you would want to try, but can you at least skip the cutscenes? Because if you gotta watch that shit, bro, oh god, it's gonna be a torture stream. I'm skipping all the cutscenes, baby. Unless the crucial ones. I don't need to know some, oh, I went to Starbucks in my space uniform and now I'm back. You hear what Jacob, you know. No, Mono has the game, okay? Mono's not a troll, okay? Mono's not... How many times do I have to say that? And then they get mad, they say, oh, Michael repeats himself. Because the chat's not listening. Damn. Mono is not a troll, okay? Mono Memory is legit. He's got content on his channel. He makes fucking music. The guy is legit as it comes. He's not a fucking troll. You can go to his channel to see that. Mono Memory, okay? He's a fucking member of the show. I'm a member of his show. So there you have it. He's not a fucking troll. I'm not saying he can't troll, but there would be no reason to from someone who isn't a troll. Is it snowing out here? More watching, less playing. Well, it's a cinematic game for sure. I told you guys Dave was legit. I'm done with this conversation. You're talking in circles in here, and I'm getting sick of it. Damn. Why don't you ask him? You just did. Because Mono's trying to get through that damn cutscene. There's 300 people in here and 2 people chatting. Like in game cutscenes you can't, but CGI they got CGI cinematics? Oh, hell no. There's 2 different cutscenes? In-game cutscenes you can't, but what does that mean? Oh, man. We know Glenn's watching. We really do, don't we? You can tell. What does Batcake have the game too? I mean, Jesus, everyone has the game but me. Everyone has the game but me. Believe me, if the opportunity came up, I would have already gotten it. Hasn't popped up. So what do you want me to tell you? And if I had the game, I wouldn't be able to talk about it. You know, officially anyway. If Glenn said, "Hey, bro, here's this review code. Shut your mouth until the second." You know, I mean, that's what I would have to do. No, I don't have the game. Okay, well. Dave Alcoholic? What does that mean? What are you guys talking about? Glenn is here. Well, I mean, there's 300 people in here. I mean, what does Glenn have better to do? I mean, work on that day 1 patch? I'd be watching the show too. If I made a game and someone was trashing it like in this crazy ass way, like, hell yeah, I'd watch. That's entertaining. That's just me though. I'd want to see someone trash the game because it'd be funny to me. If I made a game and they trashed the shit out of it, yeah, I may be a little upset, but at the end of the day, it's whatever. It's not on there. It wasn't when I last looked. It's not on there. If it were that easy. Where's Mono Memory at in here? I guess that cutscene's 40 minutes long. There's no way. Had the game pre-ordered thanks to a friend birthday, which was yesterday. That's what we're talking about, the Equalizer. I still got to play that Lighthouse game. I think that Lighthouse game was better than the damn... I'd love to work at GameStop, but I'm not sure if I am qualified enough to do it. Not good with math, so basic addition and subtraction is actually not easy for world class. But I could say, hey, this is when this game is coming out, and you're gonna love this game right over here. You know, we could play that role, but I think it'd be great to work at GameStop because I could show them how to actually do customer service. Believe me, roll the red carpet out for these customers. I think it'd be fantastic. And maybe we'll meet the gamer girl there. Co-worker, just incredible. Jeez. Woo. Where's Mono Memory? He left. Mono Memory. Dave left too. I'm leaving. They're all leaving. Make sure to took your meds. I don't know what that means. Everyone's leaving in here. I mean, I have not seen Dave in here anymore. I have not seen Mono Memory in here. Oh, it's nice and cold. It's over. Oh, the phone died. There we go. We got Mono Memory back in the fold. Here we go. Fantastic show. That's what we want to hear. Hopefully you're not being sarcastic. Dave is very... Well, ask Mono Memory. I mean, I don't think he said he's only like 5 minutes into the game, though. There's no way. What are you playing it on, Mono Memory? Xbox? And I'm assuming you got obviously you got the physical copy because... Trolls. No, Mono Memory is not a troll. Animations are jank in close combat. I can't believe There's no way. Is it as bad as I'm saying? Or, I mean, obviously you're still early on in the game. I mean, am I right? I mean, based off of what you've played thus far, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, what have you, do you think I am over-exaggerating some of the problems? Or do you think this might be a home run? I'm just curious. I mean, I'm as curious as everyone else, okay? I haven't played, I mean, I've seen the ending, and I've seen, you know, snippets of gameplay on PS5 here and there. But ultimately, at the end of the day, there's still, you know, once I get my hands on the controller, I'm going to try and break the game and then say it's trash. Duh, that's what we do over here. Play game tester contrarian. Ha ha! Kidding. The New Zealand method? No. That's not how that works. It's too early for that. Oh. The intro is cool cinematically, yeah. Probably, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, graphically, graphically, I mean, the game shines. It's a cinematic game, yeah. The game needs a patch. I just wish the gore was actually really good, and I'm talking like. But the problem is, this is a you know, multi-generation game. It's on old consoles. What are you drinking? Mountain Dew. Right here, exclusive Halloween Mountain Dew. They don't even sell this anymore. I called Mountain Dew and they said, hey man. So we got Mountain Dew Voodoo. Mystery flavor, Halloween. Gonna love it. Goes great with some chicken. Woo! Or pizza. Are you gonna buy the new Callisto Protocol? Mono memory is not a troll, okay? I'm going to tell you that right here and right now. The guy is legit as it comes, okay? It's not just some, here we go. The camera snaps too hard between melee and shooting, to be honest, which I called from the first gameplay showing. You guys are really doubting mono memory. There's no way. Well, I mean, look, here's the thing, Sebastian. If you can do the New Zealand trick, let me just say this. If you can do the New Zealand trick, you're going to be able to play this game like 8 hours before the reviews are out. So if you're on Xbox and if the New Zealand trick works, you're going to be able to play this 8 hours before reviews come out. Unless I'm totally wrong on that. But that seems like it's going to be the case. Which is going to be fucking crazy. But if it has a global rollout, you're not going to be able to do that. If the Callisto Protocol has a global rollout, you're not going to be able to do the New Zealand, because it didn't work for Sonic Frontiers. It didn't work for Sonic Frontiers. You guys are doubting everyone in here. I don't know what these people need to do. You want them to show you the ending? Jesus. Well, that's why I think the Dead Space remake is going to be more impressive technically. It should be. It's only on next-gen consoles. It's on Frostbite latest build, right? So, and that gore system in the Dead Space remake looks really crazy. I mean, what they've shown. Now, you know, are we going to notice it in-game? I don't know. But it has layers to the enemies. They have like a skeletal system, and they have flesh and all of that. It's insane. But it's not like that in the Callisto Protocol. I'm not saying it's not good enough, but Callisto is goated. Oh, here we go. You know, I mean, how much is Glenn paying you to come over here and show this crap? So you're saying everyone in here is trolling. Great. Then I guess I'm just going to have to play it myself. Needs a space heater. Well, I mean, we could, I mean, if we could turn the PS5 on or the gaming PC on out here, shit, we'd be heated up pretty fucking quick. Imagine if you had a 4090. I mean, can you imagine? I mean, the electricity bill, 1.21 gigawatts. Jesus Christ. What is a gigawatt anyway? I mean, what's after 100 watts? It's like well, how many? 99 megabytes. 999 megabytes is 1 gigabyte. So what's after 99 watts? Is it a gigawatt? I don't know how that works. It's really not that crazy, sweetheart. I just need you to understand. I'm sending you the 4090. Hey, if you send me the 4090, I will literally buy a red carpet and roll it out and etch your name in it. I'm not sure what we'll do with it, but we can maybe plug it into our computer. Probably not. Probably won't work. I'd probably break everything. I mean, if you sent the 4090 over, I'd have to build a computer. That's what we'd have to do. She doesn't love. Everyone will buy my movie game and you can't stop me. I don't know what's going on in this chat. Dave's gone. Mono Memory isn't. He's busy playing the game. I mean, I don't know what's going on in here. Just buy the game and enjoy it yourself. I'm not spending 70... I mean, I am anyway. Well... Whatever, dude. You guys are shills and that's okay. I'm not saying you can't be fans of this game. But let's not pretend to be like, oh, we're going to tell it like it is. This gaming industry is a cesspool. Fuck these corporations. And then ignore all of the fucking shit surrounding this game. You know, unreal. Do you really have the 4090? Are you just trolling? I think you're right, Michael. Well, maybe you need more time with the game. I don't just play it some more and, you know, fill me in if it's good or not. We still got time out here. We have 1 hour and 56 minutes left. I don't know if I can handle it out here. It's getting cold out here. Guys, we're not playing electrician in here, okay? I don't care. Jesus. I mean, I have to buy the game. How else am I supposed to play this? Unless someone sends one over or some shit. What am I supposed to do? If you want me to play it, I gotta buy it. It's as simple as that. If I had to, I would send you one. Well, goddamn, I mean... Send him the game? It wouldn't... Only in Ohio. Yeah, yeah. Only in Ohio. Yeah, yeah. Only in Ohio. Buy it for him on Steam? Well, I mean, if someone does that, we'll of course credit them, but I don't know if you can do that for pre-release games. Someone sent me those Honey Bunny games and then they disappeared. I didn't redeem them, and I was going to redeem the Honey Bunny games, and then they said, oh, you know, I guess they took them back. I don't know. Who let Glenn out of the asylum? Oh, God. So, does anyone agree with that? The Callisto Protocol looks better than Ragnarok? Well, you know, hey, I'll give this game that. This looks better than Ragnarok. But that isn't. But in my perspective, that isn't saying much. I don't like Ragnarok. It's a snooze fest. Okay, Ragnarok is trash. Don't like it. I'd rather buy this, even if it's worse. Even if it's worse. Someone put a random code in there. What are you doing? Well, if that was a real code for the Callisto Protocol, we ain't getting it. Unreal. Are you having... No. We're just freezing out here. We got to move the body. You're not understanding. There's no internet nearby. We can't... You're not making any sense. Send over the 4090 and shut your mouth. I'm kidding. What do you have a 4090 for? What are you doing on a 4090? Jesus Christ. Oh, I'd love to put the 4090 through its paces. Is there like a store I can go to just to play around with computers? I'd bring my streaming shit and plug in like 6 cameras to see if it could handle it. Because I can already push the 3060 Ti. In fact, it might not be enough. I'm not even kidding. If I apply certain effects to the stream, it just bogs down the game performance. And I'm like, damn, this is... You know, I expected a little bit more, but I mean, you know, whatevs. The code was real? Well, thanks a lot. Well, someone got it. Micro Center. So if I go to Micro Center, they got a 4090 that I can fuck around with? That would be great. I know what the first thing I would do. turn on all those streaming effects and see if it really could handle it. Because if it could, then it was like, you guys are making things up. Well, I was joking with the 6-camera thing, but I mean, you know, play a game like Teardown. That's going to impact performance regardless of what you're running on. If you got a 4090 Arthur Morgan, how does Teardown perform if you have that game? I mean, you know, on a 3060 Ti, it's actually a lot better than anything I've ever run it on. But a 4090, I mean, that's insanity. Mono is full of horse shit. I don't know. Stop typing in codes. It doesn't just give you the code anyway like that. I don't think that's how it works. There's a 4080? Well, I mean, it really depends. How much more electricity does it run? I mean, a 4080 is probably less. You guys want to play Linus Tech Tips in here? Well, I have your mother's number too, and I called her last night and she hung up on me, and it was so sad. Guys, we're going to end the show if you guys can't handle it. It's just turning into a mod fest in here. Jeez, unreal. Let's go, let's go. Where's model memory, man? I bet your breath smells good. Jumping jacks. Well, we don't need to do anything. I mean, people are leaving. We don't have to. Stop putting... I'm going to start banning this, okay? We're getting tired of it already. You got a 3080 Ti now. You don't need to upgrade. I can tell because the 3060 Ti can do every game in 1080 at 60, so it's like there's no point. I mean, for how long that, you know, of course, is going to be the question, but that's all I need. I'm not... I don't need 1440p. I don't need... I just want 1080 60 locked. That's what I want. And for my testing, it seems like close enough. Ugh. Mono memory is right here. Nothing can beat The Last of Us 2 at this point. Melee is a little repetitive, but it is bloody hard on maximum. Yeah. Well, you shouldn't have put... Why did you put it on the hardest difficult? What is the best processor for gaming? Well, you're going to have to call Linus. Linus Tech Tips. He'll probably show AMD, though. Although I think Intel is... the choice now. A lot of people are shilling the 12900K or some shit like that. It's like a $600 processor. Crazy. I mean, the amount of power you got to have to run those to pull that off is just ridiculous. Anything higher than 1080p is a meme. I mean, no, I think the combat in The Last of Us 2 is really good. It's an evolution. It's not you know, reinventing the wheel, but it's really fucking solid. And if you know how to play that game really well, it can be super cinematic. There's nothing that compares, especially the Callisto Protocol. But you know, we're not expecting that level. He's not a troll, Jesus Lord. A 12400? I got a better one than that. Wait, what do I got? Maybe not. I mean, here's the thing with that CPU stuff. I don't notice a difference. I mean, I'm using an i7 right now, and I can't even tell the difference. I mean, what's the point of getting a crazy processor if you're just going to play game? I mean... Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. You got 1290K, 3080 Ti. Gee, bro. Oh, yeah, Brooks Bigsby. I remember saying that. He came through. Brooks Bigsby. Damn, you guys got real rigs. What the fuck? Did you hear Dr. Disrespect got banned from Warzone? Really? Didn't hear it. I tuned in because, but it didn't look like he was playing it. I don't know. I got a 12700F. Yeah, 12700F. But I don't feel like it feels the same, to be honest. So I don't know if it's even that good. What are you guys talking about in here? What are you guys talking? Oh my god. Playing Mortal Kombat like you're not allowed to talk shit? Well, that's just the way it is. What is the name of the protagonist? Anyone could answer that. Oh god. Hey there, mister. Can we get back to the Callisto Protocol? I mean, I'm literally... What do you want me to say about it? It's hard for me to do these gaming streams when we don't have the game. I mean, it really is, to be honest. Otherwise, we're just talking in circles out here for 3 hours. And it's like, you guys don't want me to really go. You'll say you do, but, you know, I could... You know, I mean, it's just... We're not talking about the... You don't even have a 4090, Arthur Morgan. He's trolling. Oh, he'd send me one, too. Like, there's no one that would just send someone a 4090 unless you were, like, fucking insane. I mean, you know what I mean? Oh, I'd send you a 4090. Like, bro. Couldn't afford the electricity to run it. I guess we could just look at it and say, damn, that's sexy. I wonder how fast the 4090 can, like, render the Titanic, you know? We want you to tell us to buy it, Michael. Well, there's no you just do whatever you want. But buying it at $70, I don't know if I can recommend that. I've seen the ending, and I'm not going to spoil it, but I was not impressed. Maybe the build up and the lead up to the ending is what makes it, but I need more time. The problems are what I already anticipated. But what about the dodging thing? Did you already answer that? I can't remember. What about the dodging thing? If you could try that out. Test out the dodging thing. Is it unlimited? I mean, flick the stick and see if you could just do it for like 5 minutes. Well, not 5 minutes, but, you know, 30 seconds or a minute straight. And then we'll know. Is there a stamina system to the sprint? I mean... So are we pro Callisto today or against? Well, what do you think? I don't need a 4090. I just got a 3060 Ti. And we're seeing how that does. We don't need a 4090. That's way too much. That's too much electricity to run. Literally. I don't need a 4090. I mean, I'm not going to say no if someone wants to send one over. You know what I mean? But that is not something that is needed. I mean, it'd be cool to look at it. But we could just do a Micro Center stream and look at all the stuff right there like Linus Tech Tips does. .4090 is the most power efficient? Okay, dude. There's no way. There's no way that the 4090 is drawing less power than my 3060 Ti. Kiss my fucking foot. It's the dollar store dead space. It's the dollar store dead space. Where did you get the 30? It's a pre-built Black Friday special. So we're just seeing how it does, and if it doesn't, you know, if it sucks, well, they have the holiday return policy, you know? Because they said, you know, the power supply on those pre-builts go out, and it's like, well, if this thing only lasts 6 months, I don't know if I want to keep it. I mean, that sounds like a waste. Total waste. I like it anyway so far. Time will tell. Mono, can you answer the question, please? Mono! Do we have to pay? Shit, now I feel like a viewer of my show. Well, I mean, I think it would have been fun to build the PC, but you got to buy all the right parts, and if the motherboard's not compatible, you know, it's just a hassle. But I mean, we'll see. Let's get this chat moving in here. Have you played BioShock, and did you like it? I think I have BioShock. It's not that great. None of them. You know, the only one I haven't played is the second one. So maybe that's the good one. Maybe BioShock 2 is the good one. It seems unlimited to me. There we go. Mono memory. Yep, it's unlimited. Can you test? Because we got this answer from Dave earlier. Can you test mono memory? Try and dodge an enemy and see if there's any like timing behind it. Apparently there's timing behind it, but see if you when you get to an enemy encounter, see if you could. It's unlimited. What the fuck, Glenn? He's on hard difficulty too. It is unlimited, bro. Pre-builds crash. Well, so far mine's not bad, but I don't know anything about computers. I mean, I look at that thing and I say, what the fuck? This is 1970 technology. I mean, I'm used to Macs and shit. They're quiet, they're cool, you know, and they do what they need to do. I mean, they're not gaming machines, but like the fact that you have to have like this massive fucking, you know, bulky system to run a video game is actually absurd to me. It's like you have to have this spaceship to run a game at 60 frames. Like the consoles are quieter, the consoles draw less power. I just don't know if PC gaming is really the right way to go, unless you have the budget for it. Because if you're trying to do it on a budget, I honestly just don't know if I can recommend PC gaming. On mobile, see limited comments. I did answer. Okay. Well, I didn't see it. Yeah. No, I saw that. I'm asking another question now. I got to ask so many questions, you know. But see if there's a timing thing with the dodge. Can you just flick it and automatically dodges, or is it a timing thing? And how hard is it? How hard is it to dodge? Is it tricky, or is it like really easy to dodge the enemies? Because we already know it's unlimited. That's bullshit. To me, that kills the entire game. I'm not even kidding. Unless that's patched, that kills the entire game. And I can write 6 paragraphs on why. But if you don't get it, you don't get it. But to me, the fact that you have unlimited stamina with that dodge bullshit, sure, you got to time it right, presumably, but at the end of the day, that ruins the entire survival horror experience that they're trying to pull off here with this game. Yeah, console is an incredible value. Console is an incredible value. MacBook Pro with the best specs are not quiet at all. That's not true. Maybe the old ones, not the new ones. Not the new ones. The HUD is off. Don't talk about food in here, I'm starving. Oh no, you can't build a computer for $500 that will match the PS5 specs. No way in hell. There's no way in hell. For $500, if you were to say, let's do it, Michael, $500, let's build a computer that's somewhat similar to the PS5, you wouldn't even get close. You can't get a 2070 for, you know, that's like $400 alone, probably, at this point. I mean, I don't even know, but there's just no way. You have to be precise, but I'm early. Okay. Well, at least you have to be precise. I don't know. Yeah, you have to pay for online, but who plays online? I don't play online. I have PlayStation Plus. I never go online. And if I do go online, it's free to play Warzone. So I'm not utilizing PlayStation Plus. I don't even use that trash. I don't know why I have it. You know what? I mean, I actually don't play games online. I'm not a social gamer. I don't like playing games with other people, and there's nothing against anyone. I mean, there's obviously exceptions. And if I do like playing games with other people, it's like in person. You know, local couch co-op, like the Wii bowling. That shit was fun. Wii boxing, you know? I know that's a weird take, but I'm just done with this fake fucking metaverse shit. Let's do a video chat. Let's communicate over the internet. No, let's meet in person and you know, have an actual human being conversation like the caveman did, you know? Jeez. Let's play a game on the couch together. That's just much more fun. I can see the reactions in real time. It's crazy. You need the account, the price of the games, which most are, oh yeah, 70, oh yeah, well yeah, true. Well, and you don't have that refund window. Steam gives you 2 hours, I believe. Steam gives you 2 hours of the refund. So if you don't like the Callisto Protocol within the first hour, you can say, hey man, this is trash or whatever, and they'll probably refund you. PlayStation is really picky on that shit. Maybe Xbox is different. I think they're a little bit lenient. But PlayStation, as soon as you launch that game, they're like, fuck off and die, basically. You know, it's like, well, I mean... Hello? We're not doing that. You can only dodge in fighting mode. Right. Well, that would make sense, but the fact that it's unlimited is stupid. You're telling me Jacob does it? Is there a story reason behind that? Why doesn't Jacob? So can you sprint unlimitedly? Can you sprint unlimitedly? Man, this stream is not going to be good for playback. Oh, the chat's moving too fast. Oh. I don't watch SNL. As soon as you download, holy shit, fuck PlayStation. There's no, as soon as you download? Oh my god. Well, then that's why the review embargo is the way it's it.
Big Alan Philly donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Hey there, mister.
Who let the simpleton out of the asylum? Hell yeah, by the way, appreciate that. Mario Kart 64 with friends in IRL, 1998. That's what we're talking about. Those days, oh, I mean, you could still have those days, you know? You just got to convince people to stop communicating on the internet. Because things are much better in person. They really are. You go see a, movie with your friends, do it in real life. Don't do it through some fucking metaverse thing like, oh, we're in this virtual theater. Like, that's trash. No one wants to do that. It's not the same. It's really not. Well, I've never tried to refund anything on PlayStation, so I wouldn't know. But I didn't. I mean, I knew it was strict, but I didn't know it was like that. That's ridiculous. That's trash. So everyone who pre-ordered the game is already screwed. So if this game gets bad reviews, which it probably won't, okay, it might actually score better than most think. But with that said, if the reviews come out and some gamers change their mind on PlayStation, well, it might be a good luck situation because you know what? Yeah, that sucks. So if they already downloaded it and have it preloaded, which I'm assuming you can do already, there's no way.
Fable Punisher donated $1.99.
It's over.
Discover Digital, PS5 over PC. It's over PC gaming.
It's over. Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate that, Fable, coming through. 45 gigabytes. That's trash. Xbox has a better policy than that. Xbox has a way better policy than that. PlayStation's trash. PlayStation's garbage. Yeah, but you're going to have to argue with them to do it. Fuck, we're out here for a long time. 2 hours and how many? Nearly 3 hours out here. We're going to go for maybe 3 hours out here. It's just too cold. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. We communicated with people that had the game early. This is crazy. Psycho killer.
Jack Dale donated €5.99 through Super Chat. Love your streams, Macron.
Is the sun coming out? Oh my god, the sun's coming out. There's no... Can you guys see this? The sun's coming out. Bro, this looks like a fucking... What is this webcam? Holy shit, it looks like total trash. Hell yeah, bro, appreciate that. That's what we're talking about. Jack Dale coming through. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You should head inside. No, I'm not going to get ammonia out here. I mean, we might. I don't know. Wouldn't even know what that is. It's an illness that you get when you're out in the cold, I guess, for too long. That's all I know about that. Don't know what it is. Don't know what it does. Probably shut something down, right? I enjoy listening to you yell it. Well, secretly they do. I mean, people love it, but You know, it just, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, okay, we're done talking about boring shit. Let's go. Come on. I mean, I literally have to buy the Callisto Protocol, so I don't know what you guys are talking about. Unless you don't want me to cover it. But I would love to play it early, because I think that would be fantastic. I'd love to beat it before Friday even, and have content ready. Because I know the shills have content lined up, okay? The shills have content lined up. They got the review already ready. 342 people in here? There's no way. Dropping frames. Where? Oh, shit. Hello? The computer is lagging. Oh my God, the computer is frozen. The computer is freezing out here, guys. There's no way. There's no way. The computer is literally freezing. It's over. Hello? Oh. Oh no. Guys, this is the end. This is the end. I can't believe this one's doing it too. Guys, this is the end. Hold on. This page is not responding. Let me close this and see if it fixes it here. Maybe there's a memory leak. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, we're having some severe issues here. I don't think we're going to be able to